something arena, but Ara gets to have cheerleaders.
Okay, sure.
Sure.
They will be the skeletons.
I have to kill a lizard.
Oh yeah, that's true. You do have to kill a lizard. She's a dragonborn. She's
Lizard.
not a lizard.
She's a
That's-
glorified lizard.
Wow.
Okay, Rin, let me ask you this question that is completely relevant here. Do you consider dragons reptiles?
No. Nope.
Why
she don't.
not?
Because dragons are mythical creatures and they do not have a genus that we have assigned them. For all we know that they're mammals. The platypus exists, therefore our
They are-
classification system is not good enough to hold dragons.
That's fair. I was about to argue, but they lay eggs, but you were correct there. I mean, they
Yep.
literally fit like exactly as a lizard.
Yeah, up until they breathe fire. Maybe that part. Also,
I'm- I'm sure that if we filled a room with alcohol fumes, put a lizard in it, with a match in its mouth, it would breathe fire.
Okay, so weren't there dinosaurs though that could like spit acid?
yeah. So this is my thing, though. This is my thing.
That's called a
Technically, black
dilo.
dragons.
Yeah, dilo.
There are no lizards known that actually have proper flight capabilities. Therefore, my hypotheses here, and dinosaurs are a really good part of this because velociraptors are involved here, is that dragons are actually birds.
I don't like that one.
Okay, I'm gonna poke off one big hole in that.
Uh-huh.
Is there a bird that you can think of that doesn't have feathers?
Or has arms?
That doesn't... Well, I mean, if we're going for the arms thing, dragons aren't possible at all anyways, because you can't have 6 limbs, but... Penguins.
What?
I don't understand.
Feathers, don't they?
I'm
They
googling this
do.
because I feel like they're feathers, even if they look like fur.
They do have feathers.
It's feathers with like an inky coat, a thick inky
To
coat.
have an existential crisis.
Okay. They don't exist anymore.
So
But were kiwis feathered?
kiwis were feathered, yeah, and
Okay.
technically a lot of dinosaurs would technically be considered birds in this day and age. Pterodactyls did not have true feathers, not like we would assume they had. They were technically a bird.
Hell, raptors had feathers.
They are. I think a
They-
pterodactyls is more like bats.
They absolutely fit the definition of a bird. They are not a mammal by any stretch of the imagination. Far from
So-
that.
So,
What are we doing?
the-
It's
there's a disease. There's a disease
uh-huh.
that attacks birds,
Uh-huh.
their hair follicles, and causes their feathers to fall off and keeps them from growing back.
So, and I also have a counterpoint to this. What are scales, but just really hard feathers? That's all. That's all that I have to say.
What?
All right, friends.
What? They weigh so much more.
Wait, so you're saying that technically fish are feathered?
Yes,
Oh, I
absolutely.
hate this. That's cursed.
I mean,
That's like-
there
that's
are
like me
carp.
finding out that ice is a type of rock according to geologists, and then
It
like
actually really is.
making the connection that we are lava people.
If you think about it, there's carp that like to fly out of water when they're spooked.
Yeah. So there's
Okay.
flying fish. So what we've learned here today is that dragons are fish. All right. Thank you.
Fish
Thanks
are
for coming
feathered,
to-
and we are lava people. I'm fucking
Thanks.
done.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Oh, no,
Friends.
I don't wanna be here.
I feel like that statement from Ara needs to be the title of the episode.
What is it?
What?
Fish are feathered and we are lava people.
Oh,
Okay, sure, I'll do that. I'll leave this entire conversation in while we're at it.
oh no, you've been recording.
Yes!
Oh, that's great.
Oh no.
I think it was
wouldn't be a D&D night if we didn't start off the
I
train.
think
off
it
the rails and
started-
have to rerail it.
when
true.
he was just about to ask about it. So
Okay, so, friends, welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. Welcome back to What Lies Below. It's been a while since we've played, a couple of weeks since the last session, and then it was like
Managed to not miss
several
an episode.
months before that as well, right? Yeah. On our last session, you had just exited the you had just exited the Wizard's Tower after kind of completing your journey inside of it, discovering Oz the automaton within, and upon exiting, you were confronted by several individuals. The first being, not the first, but the face of the group being Anastasia, which is Tyan's kind of partner in crime at this point. Also, Love, could you mute your mic for just a minute?
I guess.
Thank you.
I checked to make sure it wasn't picking you up.
Tyan's partner in crime, Anastasia, greeted you and confronted you. They said they were just checking in, but upon presenting this hostile air, it was very obvious that they were not just checking in on you. However, hostilities did not progress any further, and you ended up accompanying them back to the Rodaran camp. Or camp's not really the right word. It's practically a city at this point. You went to go see Luca, informed her of your victory over the Hydra and the fact that you went into the Wizard's Tower. And then proceeded to kind of spend the rest of the day winding down from this adventure before finally going to sleep inside your tiny hut. And that is where we're gonna pick back up. Love, you can unmute now.
I had also asked Luca to come talk to me.
Okay, gotcha.
Come find me so I can talk to her in private. But I don't remember about what.
You wanted to flirt with her or something. You were blushing and everything.
No.
I feel like there was banging involved.
No.
I'm not sure.
No.
Okay.
That was I. Oh, actually, I remember. Okay.
So you do remember?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Not too long, kind of before you go to bed, really. Luca would come and find you. A lot of the like halls and these structures that you're walking through are actually large tunnels that have been dug through the mountainscape, and so everything is the same kind of like tan colored stone for the most part, and you guys are in this, I think, like old, like some of the old Morrowind architecture. A lot of that is present here. But she comes and finds you, and yeah, what's up?
Are we like alone?
I would say in this point you're kind of like off the side of a hallway, like in a smaller room, as she's like found you in the hallway and kind of drug you over here. You are alone.
Okay. So first things first, let me open up my character sheet real quick. I want to. Wait, is there music?
Yeah, the song just ended.
Yep, song just.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Yes. All right. I want to cast. Do I have this? I do. You said this before the long rest, right?
Yes, this would be before the long rest.
Okay. I want to subtle spell cast. See invisibility.
Okay. You just looking around, seeing if anybody's like scrying on you or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
I'm great at these. That's a 5.
Yeah. Looking, you don't see anyone scrying on you, and you don't notice anything else as well. Just kind of the room that you're in, it looks more like a storeroom than anything. There are several large crates, and you don't notice anything suspicious going on around you.
Okay. Oh, wait. Hold up. Don't I have... I do. So I wanted to talk to you about something kind of important, but
Okay.
how do I put this?
Well,
I don't know who can hear right now. So may I include you with the like telepathy spell?
Sure.
Cool. It'll take a couple minutes.
Okay. Sure. Yes, absolutely.
Cool. I'm a ritual cast telepathic bond.
Okay. Ritual cast telepathic bond. A couple of minutes go by, and you guys are just kind of chatting lightly, and she's like, "Oh, what does this component do?" And then the spell goes off, and you are now telepathically linked.
Neat. Okay, so I say telepathically.
Uh-huh.
Apologies for the secrecy, but if I remember correctly, out of character, if I remember correctly, she greeted Anastasia like she knew her.
Yes.
Okay. I apologize for the secrecy, but if you don't mind me asking, how do you know Anastasia?
Oh, she had come through here not long before. Well, not long after you left, actually. Probably just a couple of days, and uh, she spent a short period of time here, kind of got to know everybody, and that was really about it. She made an impression. She said she was from the same camp as you.
Wait.
Not the same camp, technically.
Ah, she said she's from the same camp. Did she go into the details about that by chance?
No, no details. She just said that she was from the same camp as you, the one run by what was their name? Hyan and some others. She mentioned in passing. I can't remember their names anymore.
So, two things, and I'm gonna give evidence for this here in a second. I would advise against trusting much of what she says.
Her eyes narrow. Go on.
She's, to put it lightly, a bit of a snake.
I thought you were about to
And-
call her a bitch, and I was like, oh, she seems really nice.
Well, I mean, she is that too. Masks and all. So, to give you proof of this, she's actually not from our camp. There is a separate camp that we are. Hyan, I should say, is in allegiance with a camp of led by Anastasia, where she governs. I guess you could say is the leader of like a tribe of kobolds.
No, she didn't mention anything like that, actually.
I can share memories through telepathic bond. Yeah, I think
am
we
not.
established that.
Can you?
Um,
You can
thought we
give
did.
like loose images, but I don't think you can give full memories or anything.
Well, okay, so I can give loose images.
Yeah, you can give
Okay.
kind of like vague images.
All right. Okay. So then I give her like an image of us talking to Anastasia and like her with the kobolds and stuff like that.
Okay. What purpose would she have to lie about something like this? It's so mundane.
Honestly, I don't know.
Hmm.
Probably, I don't know. If I had to guess, she's trying to leverage something. That's kind of what she does. Very political. So is Hyan. In fact, actually, I'm fairly certain Hyan sent Anastasia and some others down here to kill us because she's not very happy with us.
I see. Well, that is concerning, I admit. And I won't go into too much detail, but the one that follows her, the mercenary woman, Zara. She carries an air about her that I've seen before. I don't like her very much.
Which one's Zara?
she's the
She's
what are
she's
they
the
called?
devoted.
Yeah, the devoted.
She's one of Hyan's bodyguards.
So not the rogue.
No,
No,
Okay.
no. The rogue is I think his name is Silk.
he's a Tabachi, and he was very kind and courteous. He's like, I'm very sorry for what they were about to do. Essentially, I didn't want that to come to violence.
I think the other one was the one I was sizing up, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see if I find. Yeah, Silk was the rogue's name. Zera is she's a human. She's one of Hyan's right hands. She's usually next to Hyan in camp or when Hyan is traveling, and she's a devoted mercenary, which just the reputation of the devoted alone, people kind of tend to give her a wide berth.
What are the devoted?
They're like a guild of mercenaries out of the Silver Isles. They use magic contracts. Once a devoted takes on a contract, they are
Okay.
magically bound to that contract until it's finished.
Yeah, alright, I remember now. Alright. You've seen something like her before?
We have before, and they caused trouble for us.
Mm. Well, I bring all of this up because I don't want Hyan to maneuver in
I see.
and disrupt everybody's sort of way of life, because she will if it meets her goals.
I understand. The politics of your camp. To put it another way, the politics of your camp are not going to have much of an effect on ours. We may ally with you, we may have negotiations, but at the end of the day, we are the Redirans, and we are independent of the influence of others for the most part. We have our own problems here. We have Okotho and Skarn. There's not a lot they can offer us, unfortunately, for them. Don't think you have to worry about it.
When she adds in that for them part, Rel laughs. It's not so much what I'm worried about them offering, so much as how much they can disrupt, potentially.
I understand.
I don't know. Perhaps I'm worrying for nothing, but I wanted to let you know as
Absolutely.
a friend and ally.
That's valuable information, and I'll keep it to heart. Out of curiosity, I sense a certain level of hostility between the two groups.
Not like they tried to ambush and kill us at all.
I mean, they were sent here to kill us, so
Right. Would you like me to post guards outside your quarters?
hold on.
Do you think that's necessary? Do you think that this is going to become something, I guess is what I'm asking.
So the Redarans, that's what they're called, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The Redarans value like strength, right?
To an extent, yeah. They're not like, oh, the weak must perish, but they do.
Right.
They are very much a people of progress is not the right word. They really do enjoy their grand displays. strength and personal prowess, basically.
Besides, you've got two early warning systems.
So we have an alarm down, right? I think Amalia cast that.
3.
Right?
Yeah, I usually put down 2.
Okay. Well, we have some alarms down, and we have a hut that we're all kind of staying in. 2 of our group don't actually need to sleep because magic.
Sleep is for the weak.
Agreed.
100%.
Well, it technically are. It's 5.
Is it? Oh, right. Skeletons.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Right.
Make that
we have a
6.
small army.
Because of my
The
raven.
skeletons- As a note, the skeletons cannot fit inside the hut with all of you, but yeah,
No, but they can stand outside.
they can.
Well, and Rel kind of corrects. Well, the 2 people who, aside from the obvious, which I know you don't like,
Yes, that's caused so many problems. I've pulled strings and he'll be left alone, but...
and Rel kind of like bows. I appreciate it, thank you. So I don't think we will need guards.
Okay, very well. In the event that a spat does break out, understand that I will have my men separate your groups. You have my respect, but in this case, I can't have a major fight breaking out in the middle of a city.
Oh, absolutely. No, I understand,
Okay.
and I'm fairly certain that's why they won't attack.
They seem to be law-abiding so far. The second that they don't, I'll take care of that.
Rel nods. You have my word that we won't start anything.
Okay, good.
In fact,
Good.
I
That
didn't
makes
want
it
to start...
easier on me. Because if they start something and you didn't, well, they're the ones that are going to have to deal with the consequences.
Rel nods. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't excited for the
All
trial
right.
against her tomorrow.
You're going to be competing in a show match for the Proving. That's going to be so exciting. Tell me something. Is the rest of your group competing in any of the events? We have varying competitions. I'm curious.
Well, I don't know.
that is me asking the group. Are any of you competing in show matches? So basically, there's 3 things. There's show matches, which are duels. There's basically not necessarily PvP, but like your group against other quote unquote players, other people. And then there's they have like beast combat, like your group against monsters. You can compete in some of this if you want to. It is not required by any stretch of the imagination. I remember we went over it last time, but I don't remember what everyone's answer was.
Unless the rest of the group is opting for group-on-group combat, I will sit out and be a spectator.
Okay.
I was up for whatever, as long as I still got my match against Anastasia.
Okay. And I think you were...
Use iffy.
Uh-oh.
Just don't get hit.
Mainly because people from camp.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So
Point.
Get hit, you don't bleed anyways.
you
Still
didn't
get
hit
hit
me,
by
I
that.
swear.
Just don't get hit, 5-head.
I mean, I'd be willing to do group combat if you guys want.
It's really up to you. If not, then we'll have a little short scene. We'll kind of breeze over it a little bit.
I mean, Amalia would never say no to fighting, and that's a problem.
If she wants to fight, I'll fight.
Do you want a show match?
Yeah.
Oh, a show match!
You can do show match. You can do.
Yeah. I mean,
Single
if you
combat,
want to go
group
into
combat.
full-on Team Glade or Combat Spirit, I will have your back. But other than that, I will be a spectator if that is more in character.
That's bad.
up
Don't
to you.
encourage this.
That is what I live for with D&D, is encouraging the train wreck.
Wait, who said something about the cipher gym?
Oh yeah, that's me.
Oh,
don't
I
know.
can't
right.
tell.
Stop.
You're talking as the Wanderer.
I don't
Both
know
of
how to
us.
stop that.
There's not really a way to stop it because there's no other tokens on the map. You can click off the token, but
If you click off, it should stop it.
yeah, but then you can't see anything.
Yeah,
But I guess that
can't
doesn't matter that
off
much.
of it 'cause I can still see everything.
You're
Oh,
over here
hi.
anyways.
Okay.
What were your questions about about use spells?
No, I wanted to ask her if she had anything that could, like, feign illusion. Does
Feign
that make
illusion?
sense? Like, if someone were to detect magic, they would detect illusion coming off of someone or something.
Magic aura.
Yeah, I will answer that question for you. There's only one spell in the game that can do that, and it's called Arcanist Magic Aura.
Alright.
And I don't think you have this spell.
No, I only have up to level 2, 3. No, yeah, second level.
Yeah, it's wizard spell exclusively.
Okay.
I'm not high enough bard to actually get it, so.
Or Arcana Cleric.
Oh, that's true. Arcana clerics get it as well.
This is going to be very gross to ask. I could, in theory, inject blood into my body and not actually dissolve it.
What the fuck?
I can help with that.
I'm sorry, can you run that one by me again?
I take blood
So
into my
fucking
body.
metal.
I take the blood in my body and put it in places where they might hit, and then
Oh my
excrete it.
god.
Hold on.
Our
That's
Hollywood
not-
blood packet taken to the next level.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's
Aren't
not
I?
why I was asking for an illusion aura, but I like it.
So Eve,
I thought
I
that's.
can help even more with this. If you would like to borrow the blood from my bleeding vines, you can.
Oh my god.
You just have to promise to put it back when you're done.
Oh my god.
I thought that's what you were asking about. I'm so sorry.
No, that actually would have been a really good idea. But that's not
Conversations
why I
that
was
can only happen in D&D. Oh man, that fucked up, man.
I'm so sorry.
I had a really intricate plan for Amalia that required me to exude illusion magic,
Oh,
but
really?
I don't have any illusion magic of my own, so I figured maybe you might have something.
I don't have anything strong enough like major
Damn it.
image where I could copy your image exactly and give an aura of you.
Image, though.
Do I? I do have minor image, so I could put a minor image on you.
It can't move is the only bad part, but
Can I put it on an object though?
No.
Oh.
it's just floating in a space, so that's difficult. But
So back to this blood conversation.
I'm so sorry. I swear that's what I thought you were talking about.
sentences that only occur in D&D. What if I just injected myself with all the blood? Like, all right, that's enough of that.
They'd probably see through the illusion, and it. Yeah.
I mean, you have, like... And I'm not continuing that sentence. I don't like it.
I respectfully request that you finish that sentence.
No.
That's,
You have, like, 3 blood sacks you could pull from, so just pick one.
Joe's not
I
the fan of
resent
this.
that.
I'm actually going to nix this one here. If you lose your blood, she can't put it back. You die.
damn
I
it!
think
You don't have to give her all of the blood.
My
Joe.
chest hurts. Ow.
Anyways, so Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm
Well,
good.
If any of your group would like to submit a late, why did her accent change? Hold on.
Oh no. We're not talking to high on
Oh
here.
no, it's on Anastasia.
We're on Nostalgia, yeah.
If any of your groups would like to submit a late entry into the proving, they may. Just let me know, and I can work something out. Was there anything else?
What the fuck is this? Oh shit.
I don't know.
I don't know either. What is this? Weird. White. What?
Do you have
Anyway.
anything else for her?
Yeah. I was actually. Hello? Can I help you, Cat?
No.
Probably not.
Cat, he
Apparently.
doesn't know what he wants.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, I understand.
What are you out for?
I'm sorry.
He's having
What do
a.
you want? Yeah, I was actually wondering. So, I was. How much time do we have till like bedtime?
Really as much time as you'd like, honestly. We're kind of playing on with time here. It's later in the evening, but
Dope. I was hoping you could teach me a little bit more about your culture. And I know a bit about history and idols and that's about it.
certainly. How late are you staying up?
Yes.
Well then, come by the There's a room not far off of the council chambers. Swing by that room. It's off to the left. Come on in. Probably here in an hour or two. I have a little bit of business to attend to, but I've got some stuff that I'll show you. Just kind of about the Radirans, especially since you're officially joining us, which is going to be exciting. But it's we have a long history, and it can certainly be interesting for those that like that sort of thing.
Well, nods. All right.
I'm sorry, but the song did a and I thought it said yeah for real. I'm sorry.
I'm banning you from D&D.
I can't hear the music over the sound of my own hiccups.
Oh no.
Unfortunate.
It hurts.
I'm sorry.
I'm suffering with you. I swallowed a chip without chewing it yesterday, and it went down my
Ow.
throat and like cut the inside of my throat.
It was this
Oh.
morning.
Or was it this morning? Oh
Yes.
god. And it hurts like a motherfucker.
I believe it. Dorito?
So I'm with you. No, it was actually a Lay's barbecue chip, but it just wouldn't break. It got caught in my throat, and I was like, okay, maybe I can push on my throat to break it in half. Nope, didn't happen. It just wouldn't break.
Yeah,
That
that
sounds awful.
sounds unpleasant.
So I'm suffering with you. Solidarity.
Ugh.
Solidarity, friend.
I can only imagine how awkward it sounds from your end.
Well, at least it doesn't sound high pitched like mine can get. No, wait, that's my sneezes.
Your sneezes can fuck off.
Sorry, I don't mean to scream when I sneeze.
I kind of think you do.
Just scream bloody murder every time you sneeze.
She does. She's just like, she takes a big giant breath and she goes, ah!
And then the highest pitch. Achoo! I think we're making Ark's hiccups worse.
They were mostly gone.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's just gonna be that.
It's
Chaos.
if you sneezed right now, I'm so sorry.
No.
The worst
I don't-
part about it is, when I burp and hiccup at the same time, it just
That
hurts.
sounds unpleasant.
Oh.
Oh my god. Alright. Are y'all good?
I believe.
I'm sorry.
It's just gonna be a thing tonight. As soon as I stop
So,
thinking about it, they'll go away.
It's true. Alright, so. The rest of you, as the night progresses, head to bed. Have a meal. Curiously, at this point, Oz is nowhere to be found. One of you kind of ventures off looking for him briefly, but he's not anywhere around. You ask around about him for a minute. Nothing.
He stole our fucking boat, didn't he?
Better not have. I'll stab him.
We tried that; it didn't work well.
I'll sink him. How's that?
I'm the one that likes to fight anything, and I don't want to fight that. I'm good.
Like,
It
come on.
hurts. I can speak from experience.
Sure, one of my skeletons is still dented.
As you find yourselves falling asleep one by one for the night, I need those of you who are staying up and keeping watch to roll me a
Oh, wait.
perception check.
Was I not going to what's her face, or is that after this?
We'll have that after this.
Okay.
Perception check. Got it.
I will be right back real fast.
You are blind as
Wow.
fuck. You make the skeletons look perceptive.
Honestly, in Amalia's defense, that totally makes sense for her character right now because she's doing a lot of thinking. So
Does that
this
take
is
most of her
fine.
brain power?
Yeah, she can't think.
I guess she's a
of
warlock,
literally
not a fighter.
anything else.
See, I don't think Yin would stay up because she's gotta sleep. Because she's flesh and blood, not familiar.
My first fucking roll of the night is double that one.
Can I get advantage with Shadow's help?
Sure.
You can't do much worse.
27.
Than me.
You have such high perception. What the fuck?
I have 23 passive.
What the fuck? You could actually see my fucking ranger.
Yeah.
My ranger had a passive stealth of 22.
When Eve plays characters, I don't know why she does this, but she always keys into perception as her highest stat.
And anything to do with the eyes.
It's
usually.
always been really fitting because dragons have the highest perception of any monster blocks in the game.
I think I have 24 or 26 on our other playthrough.
Yeah, you have 26 in Child of Light, I think.
Yeah, give or take.
Fucking insane. Anyways, I gotta roll a d20 and fail. Actually, that's a really good roll. Okay, let me go look at something. What'd you roll?
27.
So, wait, okay, hold on. Contests are meet or beat, right?
Yeah, meet or beat. No,
Okay.
no, I think if it meets it, it doesn't succeed. Does it?
I can't remember if it's... So it's like a grapple check, right? So if you roll a 27 on a grapple and then the other person rolls a 27, are they grappled? I can't remember.
I don't think they are.
I don't think they are. I don't think they're grappled. Okay. Got it. So. And as the night goes on, there's a small disturbance at one point. As you go to check it out, though, you don't see anything. It sounded like somebody moving outside of your door, because you're all in like a room inside the hut. or I'm sorry, your hut is inside of a room, rather. And go to check it out, and there's no one there.
I would like to cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay,
If I heard a disturbance, I would do my once daily Detect Thoughts.
sure. You gonna detect living creatures?
Yep.
What's the range on it?
What is the range on it? 1 second. Within 30 feet of you.
Within 30 feet. Okay.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you detect thoughts. There's nothing. Well, nothing you wouldn't expect.
He makes a point to sit in the windowsill. Like, I heard you.
There's no windows.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, right next to the window.
There are no windows.
Well,
There's a door,
yeah. So
but you're inside a mountain. There's no windows.
who wouldn't want to look outside their beautiful city?
Well, there's windows on the edges of the mountain, sometimes, rarely. But for the most part, you're inside of a mountain. Windows are not structurally sound here. Anyways, okay, yeah. So you guys fall asleep, and Rel, as you kind of, sorry, my cat's room.
How thick is the door?
Oh, I mean, it's a pretty normal door, probably 8 or 9 inches.
Okay. If it was one of those shabby doors, I probably would have stuck a dagger straight through it.
No, it's a pretty big, heavy stone door. They have them on these little sliding, like, basically they have them like sliding shower doors, if that makes sense, but they're stone.
Okay. I'm trying to get a picture of what everything looks like.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Come on.
Yep. Perfect timing, actually. So, Rel, you begin to kind of travel away from the group. What's your passive perception, Rel?
10.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so as you're traveling away from the group,
How long after would this be?
after what?
After this thingy. Like,
After the
you said
disturbance?
later tonight, right?
Yeah, it's later in the evening. It's much later in the evening now. It's like your friends have now all kind of bedded down, and you're walking.
Longer than an hour, right?
Huh?
Longer than an hour, right?
Much longer than an hour since you've talked to Luca. Yeah.
Okay. Hang on a second. Okay. Okay. So, just to
Okay.
make sure I know I'm not being followed when I leave. Because Rel is smart and understands her shortcomings.
Okay.
Anytime that there's no one that I can see, like within 30 feet of me, like does a period ever come up during that?
Absolutely yes.
Okay.
Several times.
Then on that first period, I'm going to subtle spell cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
And I am going to use it to search for. You can also use the spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures you
Yes.
can't see.
Correct.
I am going to do that.
Within 30 feet of you.
Yes.
Yep. So the first time it happens, you don't detect anything. You see, you're kind of walking down this longer corridor towards the council chambers. And where your quarters are, it's not super far from the council chambers, but it's like a 10-minute walk. And so as you're walking down this long corridor, you come to this kind of junction, and it's normally a busy junction, but it's late at night, and there's not really anyone in sight. You just saw someone walking down kind of crossing your path, walking in a direction way away from you at this point. But as they've kind of disappeared and you've made your turn, there's no one in sight, and you start to kind of get uncomfortable and detect thoughts. You don't find anything. You keep walking. You eventually find another person who's kind of walking alongside you. Not alongside you directly, but they come out of this one room, basically. Shut the door behind them, and then they walk, and they just kind of, gently nod to you, just, good evening. And continue walking down the corridor with you until they eventually turn off at another point, and then you were left alone again.
I'd have to probably cast this again, huh?
I think so, yeah. I don't think you can... Well, yeah, it would have been over a minute, so...
Yeah, alright, fuck it. I'd do it again. Subtle spell, cast it.
Okay.
Let's go.
When you cast it this time, you get a ping. There is a creature within 30 feet of you. You don't see them. You kind of look around. Do you stop moving at this point?
No.
Okay. Just continue walking. You do detect them, but you don't see them at all.
Are they moving with me?
I think it only tells you where they are. Let's see. When you cast a spell... Read its thoughts for the rest of the duration as described above, even if you can't see it, but it must still be within range. You can detect
I want
its...
to read its surface thoughts.
Yeah, reading its surface thoughts. This person is... keenly interested in you. They are also very focused on their surroundings. Extremely focused. It's almost jarring when you start reading these surface thoughts and kind of hearing what they're thinking, because their thought patterns are just way out there for a normal person. They are taking note of every detail around them. I mean, every detail around them.
What was the rogue's name?
I was gonna say.
Also, Silk.
Silk.
Okay. What do you need me to do?
I also need you. Are you trying to hide the fact that you're aware of their presence?
I mean, I'm just kind of like walking, like probing out mentally.
Okay, gotcha.
So, I guess so.
Yes. Okay. So roll a deception check for me.
Sure.
That's a low roll.
21.
Okay. Their surface thoughts right now are still continuing to focus on that, just kind of taking note of every detail. You've been able to read their surface thoughts for quite a while now. Probably you're almost to the end of the spell. At this point, you can definitely tell they're following you.
Okay. I stop and I say out loud. You said his name was Silt?
Silk. Like a
Silk.
like a
Oh,
like
the
a,
cloth.
Yeah, cloth.
like cloth.
Okay. Is that you, Silk?
There's a moment of panic in the thoughts. And you can the surface thoughts, they're now going back over every single thing that just happened within the last 60 seconds, trying to figure out how they got detected.
And I don't stop to look around or anything. I just stop walking, staring forward, keeping my face impassive.
As you do this, you see movement not even probably 6 or 7 feet from you. They're standing next to you, and you see the invisibility fade, and you see the face of a Tabachi, who is in fact Silk. That was clever. How did you do that?
I can't give away my secrets, can I?
I suppose not. Yes, you caught me. I was curious what you were doing out so late.
Well, I'm friends with Lucas, so I'm going to talk to her about the culture of these people.
The Reterans, you like them?
Yeah.
They are a respectable people. I agree. Their society is well built. They seem to be doing quite well for themselves. It makes me long for home. But
Enjoy.
that is no consequence now. I am fascinated by your group of individuals, your unorganized mess that you have put together here. It astounds me that you are all so capable, yet you have the appearance of toddlers. And that's not to be disrespectful, but you are not an imposing bunch of people. Except for maybe the necromancer. He's definitely a little scary.
He's just afraid of
Take
undead
pride
things.
in that.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be happy to know you think that.
We are playing a game, you and I.
Yeah?
We are. It's important that you understand that. The loser may not enjoy the tidings that come with that loss. But it has been certainly a enjoyable round, yeah. I leave this one to you. Well done. Gives
Well,
us, like,
smiles. And she bows back.
If
Like
you
a
don't
slight bow.
mind, I'm going to go ahead and disappear back into the shadows where I'm most welcome. I will not
Alright.
follow you further.
I mean, I don't care if you do.
Good night. He taps his chest and disappears.
It's like Emanir with an accent.
Kind of. Man, fucking detect thoughts. Fucking spellcasters. Spellcasters.
I mean,
Spellcasters.
I just
I
get
got
that.
first level spell.
I get that because I'm telepathic.
Is it second? Oh, it is second. Alright.
Yeah, it is. I know.
Emanir doesn't have that problem.
It's true. It's true. Different setting. Different world. Man, Neuro really is great. Anyway.
When are we going back?
When we're going back.
When are we going back?
After Willowbrook season 1. Once
Okay.
Willowbrook season 1's over, I think we have 2 or 3 more sessions. I can't remember. I'll have to look. Then we're going to start Road to Arcadia, which is a long form but kind of slow burn campaign. So
well, then Ralph keeps walking.
he makes a note to make sure that you can hear him leaving.
Okay.
All right. You continue walking. You make it to Luca's little kind of side office that she has, and as you enter, she's got a couple of mugs of something hot set out, and as you enter, you smell it's some kind of tea. You're not sure what kind. It smells kind of rich and savory and dark. But as you enter, she gives you this kind of little nod, and she sets aside some books that she's got. And then she pulls out this little tablet from a bag. It's a stone tablet, and it's got a couple of strange sigils on it. And she also sets this. She's got like this little study, basically. It's a desk. Imagine a librarian's office that has also got a gym in the back part of it, because she has several like what look like weight sets, and she's got a training dummy back
a
there.
gym. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, a gym.
Okay. I heard gem, and I was like, huh?
No.
Like a crystal? Like an
No,
aetherite?
no, there's no aetherite here. Not yet.
Yet?
You wait, hold on.
I'll fix that.
But yeah, like a little training area in the back. She has several weights, and she has this kind of like heavy cloth sack training dummy. But she greets you warmly. I figured you'd come. Yes. Yeah, sit down. I've made some tea for us. It's not.
Sorry, the gif. The bit at the end.
The fucking chair. Oh god, why? Why would you try to fucking bench press in a lawn chair? I hate this. Anyways, I made some tea for us. It's just some wild berry tea. I've also got some interesting things to show you today. Here. And as you kind of sit down, she pushes the mug of tea over towards you and pulls out pulls over one of the books, and she flips it to another page. She goes, I thought I would start with how we got our name, because the name is always the important part, right? So there was this hero, we'll call them. I don't really think hero is an appropriate term, but they found themselves in Whelm one day, and unsure how to get out, they scoured this entire area. At the time, there wasn't really anyone here. The story goes that they found at one point a dragon, a ferocious dragon, and conquered it, slew the beast, and where the dragon's corpse fell, mountains rose up out of the ground, and their name was Rydair. Rydair was our founder, and we are the Redarans because of that. The story changes a little bit from time to time. I've heard versions where the dragon was actually Rydair's mate, or their friend. There's many different interpretations, but they all end with the dragon dying, and the place of burial of the dragon being these mountains here. Now, of course, how much of that's true, I'm not sure, but that's where it starts.
Question.
Yeah.
Where's Zhao from? What's the name of that area?
He's from Wild's Peak.
Wild's Peak.
He's technically from Mirvanin, but he left in the Exodus.
Okay. So that area though was where like one of the World Wings died, right?
Yes. Yep. Viraxes.
Okay. And that area is like pretty mountainous. Yeah?
No, that area
No?
is
Okay.
a bleak, flat desert for nothing but
Okay.
miles.
And that was formed after the World Wing died.
Yes, it used to be a forest there.
Okay. That's interesting. We have on the I hesitate to say surface, but
Right.
where I'm from, I guess, there's a history. It's not so much a story; it's known history where a dragon died and left in the carnage of its death is a bleak wasteland.
That's curious. And she flips some pages and she lands on one. We have a story not far from that as well. On top of the dragon here dying and raising the mountains, there was a witch a noble hero slew long ago. And the witch was a tyrant. She ruled over her people with this cruel and unusual disposition. And the people who was too scared to rise up against her, eventually they found themselves a savior. And it's said that the witch died midst flowers, and where her body fell, there was nothing but desert. Which you, as somebody from Astoria, and somebody that's relatively intelligent and well learned, you probably would have heard the tale of Viraxes' death multiple times. Viraxes was killed by this unnamed hero named the Petal Knight. And the tale or the story of Viraxes upon his death, or how he died, was that she slew him with 1,000,000 flowers. So the flower analogy definitely would immediately catch your attention there.
I guess then I relay that as well.
Sure.
I apologize if bringing up
No,
similar historical events is beyond
no,
the
that's
purview of this.
absolutely fascinating, I think. Because you're from somewhere else entirely, a different world. And we're from here. And it's you are not the first person to come from a different world, a different place. But you are the first person from a different place that I've had the opportunity to really sit down and talk to. They say that some of the crew of Scon's pirates were once from a different world. And we've had some individuals here who have wandered in talking about other places. Nobody knows where they're from. The memory's all addled. But I've always wondered if there's something maybe beyond, well,
Do you mean past the storm wall, or
maybe. Have you ever thought that maybe you could fall up into the sky and find something new? It's a silly thought, but I think about it sometimes. Look up into the sky and think there's nothing there. There's got to be something. Maybe there is, and it's just so far away I can't see it.
there's no night here, is there? In Whelm, right?
No.
No. Just like in Aram, there's no
There's
real
also
night.
no discernible light source. There's just light.
Cool. Oh, I've already sent her images of like the sun and stars. Okay.
Yes.
For here, it is a curious thought. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. 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 I mean, I know for certain there's something beyond, to use your terminology, my world. If you were to fall up. But I don't know. It's is there anything, a question I have, is there anything that in your histories or culture that talks about where the lights come from? Like,
What do you mean?
what gives you light? Like this world.
It just is. What gives us air? It just is.
I don't know if I should challenge that or not.
I mean, technically you would know about plants probably being oxygen.
Gemini, what are you doing?
Well, I don't know how much scientific knowledge I would have on that.
On the source of air? Probably not
Yeah.
a lot, actually.
Yeah, it's like I don't have like microscopes or anything.
No. As far as anyone's concerned, an Aram air is just air. Like, they have some scientific knowledge, but not like that. Like, they're in medieval scientific for humors type shit a lot of the time. So,
Well, perhaps I don't know. I'm of the inclination that everything has a source or not necessarily a purpose, but if you were to look at something on a potentially smaller and smaller scale, you would find the source of something eventually. Something can't come from nothing.
Oh, I don't know. We don't have any other theories on that, so as far as we're concerned, it's just another element, just like the air or the water. It just is.
Please continue, I'm sorry. And she sips some of her tea.
Absolutely. So she spends time telling you some of the fables and histories of her people. A lot of them are just like any old fables or myths from, normal Aram. There is one, however, that she talks about that catches your attention. The story of Skarn and his arrival. See, Whelm was peaceful for a time. There were monsters, but they weren't the type to go out and hunt people down. They were just living. They were just powerful beasts. Until one day, Skarn showed up. Not just Skarn. There were others like him. Many others.
Real quick, sorry. Skarn, I know that name's familiar. I'm terrible with names, though.
It's the
I know it was
illithid.
just mentioned.
He is he's Dread Pirate Skarn. He is the Illithid Pirate.
Yep.
Oh.
He is the one that is in charge of the Maikwa.
You wants to stab him to death.
Okay. All right, continue.
So Skarn shows up, and his ilk with him. And they begin rounding up people. Not only that, but they'd come with people before. Before they ever got here. They had a crew. And more people are pressed into service. More and more people are hunted down until there's not many people left. And Skarn terrorizes Whelm for years and years and years. Until one day, he disappears for a long time. And his ilk with him. And the survivors of these raids begin slowly rebuilding life. About 5 or 10 years later, he shows back up. But this time he's different. He doesn't have friends with him. He only has one ship. And he moves like he's got a purpose. He's no longer just raiding for crew. He's looking for something. I'm not sure what he's looking for, but every time Skarn comes knocking, we have to run. Fortunately, he hasn't visited here in a long time. We see his ship every now and then off the coast, but he never makes landfall here anymore. I think we've gotten too big for him. There's other tribes out and about, but fortunately, we're safe here for now.
How long has he been at this?
Since the last time he's come back, I was a little girl. Probably, 20 years ago? Maybe 30? Something like that.
Wait, she's how old?
She's like 28, 29.
Gotcha, all right. So he's been at this for 30 years?
Roughly.
Nothing before that?
Oh, no, he was... since the last time he's been back, I wasn't around since the first time.
Oh. Well, when was the... Do you know when the first time was?
Would have been about a decade before he showed back up, would be the last time he raided. And I know he raided for around 20 years, 30 years. So he's been at this for, what, 60? 60, 70 years?
Did anything else noteworthy happen around that time?
Make a history check.
Oh, me?
Oh, you're asking her. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know the history of them.
I thought you were talking about
Outside of the well,
yeah.
You know what? Good point. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll make one too.
And it's asking her. No, not really. When he disappeared, though, the storms got worse. Much worse. Used to be able to sail further into them, but they doubled in intensity. Now you can't go anywhere close to them, really. In terms of outside of Orem, 60, 70 years ago, not really. Nothing of note.
Okay. This is
you might have some insight, but I doubt it. She stayed in one spot, but she is at least 60 years old.
Okay. I have a question.
Okay.
If you were rowing a boat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, two questions, I guess. So, Storm Guide says, you gain the ability to subtly control the weather around you. And it talks about rain, and then it talks about if it is windy, you can use a bonus action each round to choose the direction that the wind blows on a 100-foot radius sphere centered on you. And the wind blows in that direction until the end of your next turn. So I can keep it blowing with my bonus action every turn, basically. If you were rowing on a boat, well, actually, first question, could I have the wind blowing straight up, like if like on an ocean?
I suppose so. Yeah.
Okay. Second question, how would that affect a boat?
What do you mean?
Like, damage a boat in any way? Like,
I mean, it could damage the sails theoretically, but the boat
well,
itself.
if we no sails, but like rowing.
No, probably wouldn't really do anything to you.
Okay.
Because the wind's not coming from below you, it's coming from your side or whatever direction it's coming from. Now, if it was coming from underneath you, then you got issues.
Okay. Well, that is one of the objectives my companions and I have down here, is to remove him.
Scorn.
Yes.
You're going to kill Scorn.
She nods.
Y'all are crazy.
I think you said that when we said we were going to go kill the Hydra.
It's true. It's true. I guess if there's somebody that can do it, it's you. But I just, there's a story about him tearing a man in half with his bare hands.
Well, as someone who has faced illithids, they are scary. but I think we can do it.
I believe in you.
And Rel smiles. Also, I was wanting to bring this up. So, I can do this neat thing. I am very attuned to the weather, storms, what would be it, stopping rain within my vicinity.
You exist as a walking thunderstorm.
I literally do, yes.
Your weather control rod.
Lightning and wind are kind of my forte. And,
Okay.
I think, as a sort of experiment, you said you were curious what's past the storms, correct?
Yes. I want to know what's past the storms.
I think I could get us there.
Her eyes kind of narrow. You see her whole resolve kind of harden. We've sent boat after boat into those storms.
It wouldn't be a sailboat. Like, no sails would work. But basically what I would do is I can't stop much of the rain. Actually, how big are these boats?
I mean, Redaran longboats can be pretty fucking huge, and they don't use sails.
Like 40 feet?
Easily.
Easily? Okay.
They
Well,
can't.
I can stop rain within 20 or so feet of me, and I can change the direction of the wind within 100. So I can point the wind upwards, and you can row. Or if you have boats capable of harnessing that wind, I can just keep it pointing in a favorable direction.
Part of the issue is the water, but it might be something we look into trying at some point. Definitely not right now, though.
Right.
We'll save that for another time.
No, we need to go right now.
Oh, I should tell you the story. And she launches into another story of kind of this comedic jester that roamed about for a while and caused just all kinds of chaos. And you two kind of talk and share stories through the rest of the night. Is there anything else you want to ask her?
No.
Okay. Kind of talk and share stories up until you get to the point where you get really tired, and finally you both retire. You all wake in the morning, having finished a long rest.
Dope.
And prepare yourselves for the day ahead. Are you guys going to watch the tournament, or are you doing something else?
What do you guys want to do?
Like, what's y'all's plan for the day? I know Rel is going to be participating in a show match, but after that, what are y'all doing?
I intended to watch and
I would
study
also like to watch.
study the various creatures of the Monster Hunter style event.
Certainly.
Spirit?
Would it? I'm thinking.
Okay.
I know I want to watch for her, but would it be too late to enter?
No, you can do late entries.
Yeah. She stated that if we had a late entry, that she'd work out.
Okay, I wasn't sure if the day of is a little too late. Fuck it, yeah, I want to enter.
Okay. You want to enter? Do you want to enter a show match against an individual, or do you want to enter a match against a creature?
Oh.
Basically, monster match or show match.
I go with the Monster Match.
Monster Match?
Almost said
Monster Match.
I was
I-
gonna say Monster Mash.
I was looking up a GIF.
Fucking amazing. Okay, yeah, that's perfectly fine. As you all kind of monster mesh, it's amazing. You all begin to drag yourselves out of bed and prepare for the day. You are approached by Luca not long into your day. She comes to your quarters, she knocks on the door, and as she enters, and she, so you are traveling with a rather large individual, some bulky,
Oh no, here we go.
a bit of a mischief maker, I think. Out of curiosity, was this one of your companions?
We found him in the tower.
I'd say you could kill him if he did something wrong, but I don't actually think you could.
I'm not sure that we can either. I woke up this morning to a report of, I almost want to use the word comical to describe it. A singular individual managed to board one of our vessels on the coast, recruited 3 of our men to be his, I believe he called them water mercenaries, and then sailed away with one of our boats.
Sounds like he's gonna go be a pirate.
And he wasn't your companion.
He sort of was.
We found him in the tower. And freed him.
Someone here promised to help him find his wife.
Yes.
I mean, we did find his wife.
In theory we did, but we were trying to get him out, and he ran away.
I see.
Wow, okay. Alright.
Hey, Zhao, when you're not busy, can you use ascending to call him an idiot?
Yes, hold on. Traces the sigil. You are very rude.
Call him a bitch, too.
He says, sorry, I didn't say anything. It was spur of the moment. Thanks for the boat, though.
That seems to be how he works.
So, I don't think it's spur of the moment so much as that he just doesn't think ahead.
Luca just...
Probably not.
What do we need to do to replace the boat?
I'm not going to hold you responsible for the boat if he's not your companion, if you just found him in the tower, but... I will have to confer with some people on this. You managed to make it through all of our guards. No one was hurt, but also they just couldn't stop him.
Yeah, he's like,
We tried.
we tried.
But yeah, Rel was at the wrong end of his sword.
Hey, he took me out 2 hits.
Oh, it was 2? I thought it was 1.
No, it was 2. It was 2.
I'm gonna casually
That's
motion
good.
to one of my skeletons and say he's still missing a rib, even though I know that won't go over well.
It's Pestilence the guy hit, I think. What's his name?
Thalo.
Thalo. Yeah, Thalo just kind of
With
points
a Z.
down. Yeah, Thalo points down. There's no rib there.
Are you sure that rib wasn't missing to begin with?
At least he respected our request not to hurt anyone.
No one was hurt, other than a couple of bruises, and I guess now we're short 3 guards. But
How much is the boat?
don't worry about it. The boat is. We can replace it. It's fine.
How much would it cost us to buy a boat to follow him?
We already have a boat.
Yeah.
I don't know this though, so I'm going to ask that question anyway.
Well, never sold a boat to anyone before. I'm not sure.
We have a boat, Alexander.
I will just make a loud clanking shrug.
It's true. And a personal wind bot.
I'll let my cat out because she's.
Going
I
nuts.
mean, Windfinder. Totally original name that I didn't steal from a book series, I promise.
Windfinder.
You mean the Wind Waker?
No, I mean Windfinder.
I mean, you also kind of fall into the category of Wind Waker.
Or Windshifter.
That too.
Fair.
The only difference between you and
mover.
The only difference between you and Link is you don't have to play some weird shell instrument to make the wind move.
It's true. But no, Windfinders are from Wheel of Time. They actually were people that could channel wind magic, and they were used on boats.
No spoilers on that one. We started watching the show, and I'm probably going to end up reading the entire series.
It's so good. I will say, though, like, book 3, 4, and 5 are so slow.
The Wheel of Time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I managed to read a ton of the Dragonlance books. I can handle slow.
that's fair.
I have been sobbing my way through book 14. Oh, 13, sorry.
All right. So as Luca goes off to file paperwork, quote unquote, or whatever it is the Redirans would have to do in a small disaster like this, you begin to kind of trickle your way down to the proving. The festivities have already been set up. It's rather early in the day, but the festivities have already begun, kind of. There are performers, there are musicians, there are jugglers, there are people, there's like these little tiny fighting rings, like little miniature arenas, basically, where people are fencing or sparring. You watch two people get into a fist fight at one point. There are merchants. It's like a county fair with more violence, and
Lovely. Love it.
yeah, it's nice. It's hectic and chaotic and fun. People are wearing these kind of like traditional costumes. A lot of people are wearing these costumes. A lot of them have bird masks. And Rel, you would be familiar with these masks at this point. Luca probably would have shown you one last night. They honor one of the kind of Rediran myths, so to speak. This giant bird that kind of parts the storms.
Is that the griffin we saw? The giant ass griffin?
Oh, God.
No.
Hold up, that's me.
Maybe. But there is.
Hey, wait.
One of their old myths is this legendary bird that like parts the storms and.
Are you talking about a rock?
It might be a rock.
Oh god.
Oh my God.
Triggered.
Rock is my trigger word.
Nom flashbacks.
More like dawn flashbacks.
Oh.
But yeah, they're all wearing these like bird masks and headdresses, like big feathered headdresses. They have these kind of shawls that drape over you, and they have these like spiraling patterns across the shawls. All of it's handmade, and it's just you get this real sense of community. Nobody's at work, quote unquote, today. Everyone's here at the proving, just kind of doing their thing.
What do the traditional outfits look like?
They have like a loose fitting top. Like imagine a woolen knit coat. They're kind of like that. They're made out of a really coarse fiber though, and they fit really loosely on a person. So they've got like, they're baggy for lack of a better word. I don't know how to describe that. And then the pants are also pretty much the same. They're these really baggy pants that kind of hug the waist tight, but then they flare out a lot towards the like from the legs onwards. Pretty much they flare out in terms of body.
Hey, who has the can't be read minds other than me?
Yo.
You.
Slopper.
Billbird. Sloppy.
No.
There you go.
We're also
Okay.
mentally
Oh, okay.
linked again, correct?
Oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
imagine you would be, yeah. That's just
Okay.
kind of default to assume that.
I was gonna type it, but I need to be right back. There's ketchup everywhere, and I don't know if I want to explain it right now.
Sloppy. But as a mental note for you,
Oh, yeah.
as in Eve's character, you,
Sloppy.
um,
Mm-hmm.
the I'm going to have her. Is you male or female?
You is female, but can be any sex.
Okay.
But yeah.
That part doesn't matter. More of just I'm going to have her tell me when she thinks a fight is going to be a good one, so that I can look up from the book I'll be studying in the stands.
Okay.
Very well. I'm gonna be perched elsewhere, watching to make sure no misgivings
Oh,
on the fights.
Rel would have also relayed to everybody that she did catch. Then she would have said this telepathically that she did catch Silk following her last night.
I
and had
did
a chat
hear
with him.
something.
So you could say he was sloppy.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
No, he's really professional. I just outplayed him.
Fucking big brain.
Mm.
I honestly I missed what you did to outplay him. I went upstairs to get orange slices.
Detect thoughts.
I wasn't sure if there was something that you did that made him reveal himself other than detect thoughts.
Oh, that was it. Well, I stopped and was like, "Hey, is that you?" And he stepped out because if it was him, I figured he was going to be honorable enough to do so.
And not try to put a dagger between your ribs.
You also did say that she did hear something outside the door, but she couldn't catch it. But she knew something was there.
Also, are we free to just talk with whoever we want? Like, could I go up and ask Luca a question?
Yeah, Luca is currently in this. Well, no, Luca's nowhere to be found at the moment. But if she was there, yeah, you would be able to.
Okay.
She's gotta go do paperwork.
Fair. So since this is sir, you said it's traditional garb.
Yeah.
So is this something that they only pull out for ceremony, or?
Generally speaking, it's not necessarily restricted or anything, but socially it's something that they would only wear for festivals and ceremonies and stuff like that. They would wear this same outfit to a wedding that they would to this proving.
Question: is it handmade or does somebody sell them?
It's all handmade, but they do sell them.
Okay.
It's just handcrafted.
Is the scratchy cloth significant?
What do you mean?
Because you said it was made of this sort of
It's made of a coarse fiber, yeah. No, it's just what they have available here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't have cotton here.
They don't have silk either, do they?
They do have silk, but only in small amounts because one of the other tribes in Whelm can produce silk, but it's expensive. So.
So how much silk do they have?
Probably not a ton. As a society, I don't know, you've probably seen one person with any kind of silk garments the entire time you've been here.
So not enough for me to say bye and start stitching together.
Not easily, nope.
All right, cool.
Have to convince some people on that one.
All right, cool. Let me look at my inventory real quick, because I know what I would like to start working on.
Also, what's your highest level spell, Rel?
Me?
Yeah.
6th.
I fucked up something.
It is
6th?
6th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right? We didn't level up. We're still level 12.
Okay, I know what I fucked up. Yeah, you're
Yeah, we're level 12.
Okay.
So
That's what I fucked up. Okay, cool.
that's very weird.
Okay.
Trying to find something.
It's not showing my warlock pack spells, spell slots, and that's gonna drive me nuts. But I'll just keep track of it.
Okay. All right.
For now, just keep track of it. I don't want to deal with technical issues at the moment.
Same here. What's a good mask? That would be Elias's taste.
What?
Elias's taste and
Yeah,
mask.
you asked what's a good mask.
Yes. What's a good style mask?
I
Goodbye.
mean, you would be able to go and find one. I don't know that I could describe a style of mask that Elias would like, because I don't think Elias has a particular taste in masks.
I don't think he does either, but
I don't think that's something people generally have.
yeah, sure, I'll buy one. One right.
I don't know. There's some weird kinks out there.
That is true. Okay, fair.
I would like to buy some cloth. Do they have any like not scratchy stuff?
Not much. They don't have cotton, and they don't have wool because sheep aren't a thing here.
Okay.
So they really just have the like coarse. It's not like scratchy necessarily, but it is coarse. It's not soft.
Okay.
They do have these softer like shirts that are worn under the like overcoat. And those are made of like a softer material. But I mean, if you want to try and purchase some of those and repurpose them into a similar style overcoat, you're welcome to.
No. I'll keep to the tradition. I'll buy the materials, like
Okay.
enough cloth to start making my own because I have
Sure.
proficiency in weaver stools.
Cost you, I don't know, 5 silver.
Dope.
Pretty
I
sure.
I'll be
looked
right
down
back,
at my
just a sec.
silver.
How much for the
I
mask?
was like, oh,
Just the mask, a silver.
A silver? Okay.
Mhm.
See if this works. -1.
how much thread
Yes,
do I
it
have?
does. Okay, good.
So I just realized I only have access to Considash.
You can.
Uh,
You're also a pact warlock, or a pact of the blade.
Yeah,
You can
I wasn't-
summon.
Because I'd have to add more weapons, and I wasn't sure if I'd just have to add them to my inventory or.
Oh yeah, you can just add them to your inventory and like rename them to like Pact Greatsword or whatever you want to do.
Alright, how do
Um,
again?
If you go over to the compendium packs, it's the button at the top of your little sidebar,
Mhm.
and it's top all the way to the right, except for it's not the cogs. It's like the little book.
Okay.
Compendium packs, and then go down to shared compendiums.
Oh, there we go.
Open up items.
The shared one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess that's a stupid question.
You're fine. And then you can just type in like greatsword or whatever it is you want there. I don't know if your weapons are a +1 or not, but if they are, you'll drag a +1 greatsword onto your sheet.
I should check that
I
before I
think they're.
start.
I'm almost positive they're a +1 because you have the improved pack weapon.
Oh, you're right. It starts with Eldritch Invocations.
Another reason that Hexblade Warlocks are so fucking good. They automatically get +1 weapons as a fucking evocation or invocation of it. They're so strong.
Um, it's not here.
Do you not have it?
I know I had it. I just don't.
I remember you having it because you cut
Necessary.
people with a magic greatsword before. So
uh,
Let's see.
Sight, Sculptor Flesh.
yeah, we'll go ahead and just say that you do have it. I'm pretty positive that you do.
Okay, I'll go through
If
that
it's wrong, we'll correct it later.
again. Yeah.
they're like stands around the arena, right?
Yeah. So the arena itself. Let me go and find the arena map here.
I guess 2 questions.
One second here.
Mm-hmm.
Unrestricted vision range. Okay, I'm actually going to put you all over to the arena map.
You do not own a token with any vision in this scene.
You don't own a token with any vision. Fuck off. Okay, hold on. Party vision token. Boop.
Oh,
Yeah, the arena's big.
That's a much bigger arena than I was expecting.
damn.
It's
That's
huge.
dope.
I'm not gonna say I wasn't plotting to interfere should Ara start losing his fight, but I was. This makes that a little more difficult.
Yeah.
but
It's-
also not, because the spell I was going to use to really fuck with things has a 300-foot range.
That's fair. So yeah, you guys would be kind of up in the stands, and the stands go even further back. You can kind of imagine that there's these just tiered risers over and over in this arena, rather than being like some big building, is actually a gigantic fucking pit in the mountain.
Nope.
Yeah, so you're all like walking down into the arena.
Yeah,
Are there
use
any-
an...
Are there birds that are flying around the arena?
There are not.
Okay.
Who sits here?
So, that would be the master of ceremonies. In this case, it will be Luca. She's kind of the Rediran leader for the most part.
Okay.
All right.
Is there only room up there for like?
It's usually
But-
just the master of ceremonies and 2 guards most of the
Gotcha.
time.
Okay. All right.
So,
Um,
you all.
one more question. Sorry. How
Sure.
long would it take me to fashion this into?
Oh, probably the better part of an hour. Yeah, I would say about an hour to make it, and that's booking it. But you would have, I mean, you guys would be waiting. The fights don't start for another like 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because y'all woke up early in the morning, 7 a.m. or something. The fights don't
That's
start
fair.
till like the equivalent of noon.
Okay.
So
I could get one done that looks really nice.
yeah, you could spend some time on one and actually make like a proper coat.
All right.
Okay.
And pants?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's dope. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do then.
Okay, yeah, you spend some time, kind of find yourself a seat in the stands. There is like a competitors box, kind of off to the side. You could sit in that, or you could sit in the actual like stands themselves. It's really entirely your choice.
I'm gonna perch myself right there.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna perch myself somewhere high if possible, and I'm invisible.
Okay.
But
I will-
I'll be waiting until closer to the fight to actually do that.
Absolutely.
I will probably perch myself next to Alexander, since
Okay.
I know people will avoid him and they won't bump into me while I'm working.
They will avoid him. All right, gotcha. So as you all kind of trickle in, this place is not entirely empty. There are people there, but being so early, you've managed to kind of get in before the crowd. Really, the festivities, you can still hear them going on in kind of this like massive communal area that they have within the mountain itself. There's not really a name for it. It's just this extremely large room, basically like a great hall on steroids. But as people begin trickling in, the hours pass, and you all kind of start kind of getting a little more hype for it. You can feel the energy start to spike as more and more people gather into the stands, and the energy level of this event starts to kind of rise just a little bit. As
Hype.
I had a sound file of like of like a crowd kind of going crazy and stuff, but I don't have it anymore. I couldn't find it earlier. But anyways, you see a couple hours pass, and as the stands have filled more and more now, you see Luca kind of go up into the box, and she looks like she's prepared here. Did you want to talk to her before, Ara?
Yeah, is my outfit done?
Yes, this is probably 20 minutes before the game start.
So yeah, I wanted to ask her thoughts on it
Okay, yeah. The
with it on.
approach and the guards allow.
Listen, I'm not trying to flirt. I swear.
Right.
I'm gonna call you on your bullshit.
Oh.
She gives you an appraising look, kind of looks you up and down. That's fine handiwork. Did you make it yourself?
Yeah. Using some of the information you gave me last night.
I want you just to roll a charisma check in general for me.
Oh, but I'm not good at charisma.
Do it anyways.
I have proficiency in every charisma skill. Does that count?
That's fine. Roll me, in this case, then, persuasion.
All right, cool. Wow.
Let's see what you got here. Hold on.
The double 10.
Oh.
Oh, I lied. I don't have
not
proficiency in
even much
intimidation.
So, she kind of looks up and down. That's really good work. Maybe at some point, I'll have you make me one of those.
She smiles and fuck. Trips and she pushes her and runs. No,
I stab her in the throat.
I would like that, yeah.
Excellent. Well, you better get ready. You're up third.
I'm just going to think a highly suggestive thought through our mental link.
Oh.
Just because, just to mess with
So
Rel and her flirting.
you return back to the stands and prepare. I already knew what the fucking scene was. Seen this gif like 8 times. Oh man. Anyway, return back to the stands. The games begin. They start slowly. Luca addresses the crowd, and at this point, people have filtered in. Like, there is a tiny bubble around Alexander. It's not very big, but people are hesitant to get shoulder to shoulder with him, and so they're shoulder to shoulder everywhere else except for this tiny bubble around Alexander and you. God damn it. And so the fucking kid addresses the crowd as she gives this kind of inspiring speech about tradition and the Redaran people, the strength, the might of the Redarans, and how today is the proving. Your skeletons could be with you if you'd like. There's like a little bubble like on multiple stands now of like your skeletons sitting there watching. Like
they would all be grouped together around, probably behind myself and Rel.
Some of them would be like on the stands directly behind you, and some of them would be on stands directly in front of you.
And they are the best kind of sports fans.
Just exactly
the undead horde kind of sports fan.
Just this fucking. Also,
question, real quick, because Rel would have asked Amalia this as well. Are you against cheating? Like any sort of outside help? Because I'm really good at that.
If I look like I'm gonna die, or if someone looks like they're gonna die, then maybe don't let that happen.
Okay.
If you die, I promise I'll preserve your corpse.
Please don't.
Oh my god. You be there.
I didn't say I'm going to help you die, and I may even help you not die, but your corpse will not rot.
It will be treated well.
There's definitely some weird stuff going
Actually looks at the skeletons.
on. I feel like that is
Odon's going to make a winking motion, but because he doesn't have eyelids, it doesn't work.
You just see Odon like twitch his head. Luca gives this rousing speech about tradition and the strength of the Redaran people and the society they've built together and how we're all together strong. You know, that basically Reddit. As she does this, she has this staff that she takes from one of the guards as they hand it to her, and she raises up and she declares the games begin, and she slams it down, and this echoing boom just crashes over the stadium like a thunderclap that happened 5 feet from you, just deafening. And the skeletons cheering, the crowd goes silent as this very intimidating looking dwarf just slowly walks out into the middle of the arena, and he speaks, and when he speaks his voice booms outwards, and he introduces the first event, the race. and you see contestants lining up out of the twin gates. There's actually 4 gates, but there's 2 gates on either side that are for human entrance, generally speaking. And as they do, they kind of begin filing up into multiple lines. The first event is a race, and it takes place rather quickly. You can tell this is like an appetizer. This is to get everyone kind of hyped up. And it's not a everybody play nice race. At one point, somebody takes another person and slams their face into their knee. Just boom, right into the knee, leaves them on the ground and continues going. This is a race from one end of the Coliseum to the other with no holds barred. There are no rules. The first to reach the other end wins, and it is chaos. It is madness. It quickly devolves at one point into this kind of melee in which you see this shorter, probably younger girl, actually, she can't be older than like 15, slip out of the melee brawl and just kind of skulk around the edges of the fight, avoiding people as she can, and then just darts off, and she is booking it. She is going quick. She might not be much of she definitely looks scrawny, but it's paying off to her advantage because she is fast. And before everyone realizes that all these people kind of fight for first place, she's already 3/4 of the way through. You see a man begin like sprinting after her, and he's pretty quick too. You watch as he scoops up somebody's shoe and tosses it at her while he's throwing, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
Oh, poor kid.
That's a 3. The shoe just goes wide, way over her head. She's too small a target, and she's moving too quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and roll for her movement here.
Close.
That's a natural 20.
How close is she to us?
She is on the other. I'm gonna put the party token where she is, which would be like, she's right here.
Okay, so she's running the other direction from us.
Yeah, the race started over here, and then it's going this way.
I gotcha. So the shoe is flying away from me, so I can't mage hand it and get it to flip a UE.
Correct. Yeah, the shoe would have been thrown in this direction.
Yeah,
but at this point, as she's almost there, natural 20 on the movement roll, she gets to like pretty much the very end. I don't think there's any way this guy can catch her, but we'll see. Maybe if he rolls a natural 20. That's a 12. So the second guy is like the guy in second place is like right here. She rushes forward. Another shoe goes flying. He's taken off his own shoe at this point, and goes flying. That's a 15. That's actually gonna hit her. Just knocks her in the back of the head, and she takes a tumble, and she's going quick, but the momentum carries her forward, and you see her slam her hand on the other gate. You see the dwarf in the center, kind of, who has been standing off to the side, away from all the violence, claps his hands, and again this kind of thunderous boom sounds out over the Colosseum. He walks forward and declares her the victor. And see everyone kind of pushes each other off of themselves, and some people are like heated and kind of want us to keep fighting a little bit, but eventually the melee does disperse. For the second event, Luca introduces the day's first show match.
How long would that race have lasted?
Oh, probably not even 5 minutes.
Okay, I would have, whenever she did the staff crack, I would have cast invisibility and skulked away.
Okay.
To hide somewhere up high to watch everything.
Yeah, you had already told me that you were up high.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. The next is a show match between 2 contenders. You don't actually recognize either of them. You have no idea who these people are.
Oh god.
What?
You said I was third.
Yep,
You
you're
are
third.
You already told me you were up high. I'm gonna move the party token here for my own sanity here. You see both of them step out into the arena. 2 brand new contenders. Both of them look like younger men. Both of them are in this very brawly gladiator attire. Excuse me. And when it comes to show matches, there is an agreed upon distance, which is, I think it's 30 feet from the gate or something. Well, that's 40 feet, so. And then it would be right here.
Sorry, I have a question real fast.
Sure.
Aether Stones, do they take up an attunement slot?
Well, Aether
No,
Stone?
they have their own. They have their own attunement slot.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're technically current routers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have their
Okay.
own attunement slot, basically.
Okay, cool.
Would be right here. Okay. They're both wearing this kind of brawly gladiators attire, except for you notice one of them doesn't have any weapons. Has sigils though tattooed up and down his arms. And both Rel and Alexander, and probably you as well, Amalia, would just recognize these as arcane sigils. They're just assisted casting, basically.
This map is uneven.
It is a little uneven, yes.
I noticed that because the tokens aren't at the same starting, technically.
It's in the middle of a mountain.
Yeah, exactly. It's in the middle of a mountain.
I know.
They are at the same start. Oh well. Oh.
Oh, there we go. That fixes it. That's better.
Okay. So yeah, there's this agreed upon distance, and as they there's like these little lines basically like carved into the stone floor here that you're supposed to stand on for show matches. And as the master of ceremonies, the little dwarf down in the bottom, kind of introduces the two challengers, he claps his hands, and the boom just sounds off. And you watch the challengers don't immediately engage, but they kind of circle for a moment, looking for, just kind of sizing each other up. Actually, I should probably put on some different music here. Before the storm, calm music, not very great for combat.
It makes me think of my own music.
Right. As they circle each other, though, the one with weapons is carrying a like double-bladed weapon. You're not really sure what it is. It's like an axe with two heads, except for one of them has this little pike like, spear thing coming out of it.
So is it a battle axe from Skyrim?
It's like a battle axe on crack.
Oh.
Like a battle axe needs an inside glaive.
Yeah, exactly. As they circle each other, you watch the mage twist his hands all of a sudden, and then this just arc of lightning shoots off. I'm gonna have them both roll initiative. The mage goes first. Not good. Not good for the gladiator. Gladiator's about to get fucked. Let's see here. Yeah, he twists his arms. This arc of lightning forms between them, and as he like shoots the arc of lightning off, instead of lightning, it spreads out and becomes this huge, like just massive roiling ball of flame. I'm gonna cast Fireball on the gladiator at 4th level. And Gladiator is going to fail 26 points of damage to the Gladiator. However, as the ball of flame hits, before the flame and smoke even clears, the gladiator has begun just hauling ass towards the mage. Mage is going to he's gonna try to keep moving here. He's gonna get right here. That is the end of his turn. And it is the gladiator's turn. Gladiator is going to he's gonna get right here, 35 feet. And then he is going to go ahead and, it says spear, he's going to throw his axe. It is 21 to hit, 17 to hit actually, and that is going to hit the mage. Mage is going to take 8 points of damage. And it is the mage's turn. Mage is about to fuck this poor gladiator up. Poor dude, poor dude. Mage is going to go ahead and cast Cone of Cold.
Oh, buddy.
Yep. And the gladiator is going to try and do something about that, but probably fail. Constitution, yeah. Unfortunately, gladiator
he's fucked.
33 points of damage, and the mage is going to just keep fucking moving. Gladiator's turn. Gladiator is going to rush as far as he can. Going to dash, get just in range of the mage. End of his turn. Let's see. Mage is going to Misty Step 30 feet.
This poor gladiator.
Yeah, just getting kited around.
It's like watching a hunter fight a fucking rogue.
Move 30 feet this way, and then he is going to Ice Storm.
Oh.
Wait, you can't cast a leveled
Stop.
Oh,
spell.
that's true. He cast a leveled spell. That's true. That's true. Fair. So he will, in this case, just Firebolt instead. Oof, that's going to be a hit.
So a hurdy hit.
All right, that is the end of the mage's turn. Fucking Gladiator's got to dash again. Gladiator's going to dash, get right here to pick up his weapon, and then get right here, lock down the mage again, hopefully, except not. Mage is going to. Is Gladiator looking? He's looking pretty hurt. Yeah, Mage is gonna Misty Step and get out of the way again. And this is all happening super fast. Like the Gladiator just rushes forward, goes to grapple, and then he's just grabbing like the silver smoke that's left behind. The Mage just teleports around.
It would be far better to have Far Step at this point.
I mean, he doesn't have Far Step, though.
I know.
Unfortunately. That is 6 points of damage to the Gladiator. He's starting to look like he's on the ropes. He's not able to catch this mage, and it's really starting to show worse for wear here. He's going to get right here, and he is going to throw his weapon. Let's see here. Ooh. 14 points of damage to the mage. A really good hit, actually. And the mage ends up taking the axe head basically to the shoulder, and as it falls to the ground, he just pouring blood out of one arm. End of the Gladiator's turn. The mage is going to cast Ice Storm, which really is not great for the Gladiator. We're gonna put this,
Especially with the difficult terrain.
yeah, 20-foot radius. So it's just we're just gonna put it right here for ease.
That circle just gave me with this map.
You'll be okay. Succeeds on the dex save, so he only takes half damage. Yeah, and half full damage. So fortunately, the Gladiator is still standing. However, he is currently trapped in a sheet of ice. It is the Gladiator's turn. Difficult terrain means half movement. He could still get just outside of that, and then he will dash. Pick up his weapon on the way. Mage is going to do the thing. Misty Step.
Hopefully not into his Ice Storm.
No. But he will Misty Step just right here. And then he's going to move 30 feet right here. And Firebolt. Oh, 15 fucking damage from a Firebolt. No. Gladiator Boy's done. He's done. He should have brought a ranged weapon. That's Gladiator's turn.
Poor Gladiator.
He's going to get right here and throw his weapon. Oh. God damn it. 9 points of damage to the mage. Mage is going to finish him off. 4th level fireball. No. He doesn't have another 4th level. Yes, he does. He does. He has 3 4th levels. 4th level fireball.
A subtle spell, counter spell.
Save it for.
I'm kidding. I don't.
I was debating doing it myself. Mine's not so subtle.
Twists his arms around. If the Gladiator fails this, he's dead right now. Let's see.
Oh,
Not
please.
dead, but-
Knocked out.
Oh, whoops. Hold on. He succeeds. He's going to take 13 points of damage. Ooh, not 143.
Yes.
And that is the mage's turn, I believe. No, the mage hasn't moved this turn.
Explodes.
Yeah, the mage has moved. It Misty Step. Oh. No,
No,
wait,
that was
never
the
mind.
last turn.
Last
Yep.
turn, yeah.
All right. The gladiator is going to pick up his weapon. He is now just carrying himself along. He rushes forward. He hits the dirt, gets down on both knees, picks up his weapon, turns around, gives out this cry, and just chucks it at the mage. 15. That just hits. 8 points of damage, though, not enough. Damn. Dude, that mage almost died just from the throne.
I'm gonna nudge Zhao and see like you want it. I'm gonna nudge him and see if he wants to change the outcome of this fight.
No. This is a spar. This it's not how we do the things. No,
No.
I'm not going to cheat.
The only time we should
It's not
choose
cheating, you have no
Rel
stake in this fight.
Anastasia, and only if Anastasia shows signs of killing Rel.
That's fair.
Agreed.
No mercy.
Yeah, it's the mage's turn again, and he is going to again run. He's just gonna get right here, and as he's running, he stops at one point, traces some sigils in the air, waves to the crowd, and then he's going to go ahead and cast. He's gonna go ahead and cast his last fireball. Well, not last, but third level fireball. And the gladiator is unconscious.
Regardless.
Yep, no matter what. 11 HP left, so. As the flames strike the gladiator, as the smoke clears, you see unconscious on the ground. Broken, maybe dead. The gladiator has been defeated, and Luca taps her staff. Kind of just crashes out over the whole arena, and you see the dwarf rush over. There's also medics that come over, and they begin tending. One of the medics gives a thumbs up, and kind of just to show that he's actually still alive. And some other medics go over to the mage, as he's now got like 3 cuts on him that are like very deep, and he is pouring blood. At this point, he's not even able to stand up.
Now you guys see why I decided not to join this?
Rel is grinning.
As the dwarf comes out, he proclaims Ragnar the victor, and he goes to do the thing where you like hold up the champion's hand, but the guy can't even move at this point. He's practically passed out from blood loss, and at this point, the crowd is just losing their absolute shit. What a first match of the day. Oh god, don't do that. Oh no, stop that. What a first match of the day. And Luca, you actually catch Rel, you catch Luca look down at you from the box and gives you this slight grin. And as you
Rel grins back.
as you get up and head to the like entries box, few minutes as the next fight's prepared, you're all just kind of watching and waiting. Rel, you're directed to a certain area here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put you on the map here, and we'll position both of you in just a second.
I should remove this stuff.
Yeah, probably.
I'm also gonna remind you that you have the water from the tower if you feel the need to dispel magic on her.
Ooh, thank you.
Because that was the thought I was sitting here. I'm like, if I didn't know you already had some, I would have offered you a vial to use.
I do have some.
All right, let me see here. Anastasia, 30 feet,
Oh man,
and
the
then Rel,
butterflies in my stomach.
You can
you
do
will
it.
be 30 feet from here, so you're right here.
Okay.
Okay. Before we start this, as you both walk out, you see her coming out of the other gate, and this is the first time you've seen her today, and she is clad in this kind of silvery chainmail.
Keep in mind that I did cast Thought Shield on Rel and Amalia.
Okay. She's clad in this like silvery chainmail. She's got a dagger in her hand, and she looks overconfident is the word that I would say. Even though she is an accomplished mage, she looks absolutely just so full of her own shit as she walks out here. She gives you a shout across the arena. She's, "Well, I've been looking forward to this. I think it's going to be very fun. Try not to die, please."
Yu takes out her sketchbook and gets ready to sketch the scene.
I have also been looking forward to it. I'll try. And
I
she
suppose
kind
you'll
of,
make an attempt.
like laces that with venom.
Excellent. The dwarf, the speaker, goes to the center of the arena and he kind of goes over the combat rules again, which basically amount to you may not leave the arena, more or less. Counts down. "Let the fight begin!" And then slams his hands together. Before we start this fight, let's take a short break here.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness. I need to go to the bathroom.
All right, me too. All right, I'll be back.
Okay, I'm gonna start recording.
You haven't been recording?
Nope. I've been eating ice cream. I'm on break.
We're plotting how to beat a motherfucker to death with various improvised objects.
Well, go ahead and continue improvising.
Somebody asked me, they're like, "Hey, how do I play like a brawler? Like, I want to just pick up like a mug and beat somebody to death." My answer is not going to be fighter. It's going to be a Hexblade Warlock.
Hexblade Warlock.
Okay.
So-
Rin, I have a question for you before we get back to going.
Yeah, sure.
This is more reference to Amalia's fight.
Okay.
These statues that are around the room, are they canonically there for the actual fight?
I'm going to say yes. There are statues around the arena.
Okay. I'm gonna give Amalia an advantage then.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Are the statues considered off-bound out of the
Wait.
arena?
Yes. Anything beyond that line is out of the arena.
Okay, just making sure.
That includes vertical, isn't it?
Oh, okay. So, question:
Mm-hmm.
if I throw someone out of the arena,
No, if you throw somebody out of the arena, they can move back into it.
okay, so I can lift someone up out of the arena then too.
You could, yeah.
Just don't hurt the fans.
That doesn't end the fight necessarily.
Right. Okay. Cool. Perfect. That's what I wanted to know.
You are not allowed to willfully leave the arena.
Okay. Cool.
Unwillfully.
Also, another question: how strong does Anastasia look, like strength-wise?
Roll a perception check. Or insight.
Okay.
This is technically what insight is for.
Cool. So insight was a 9. Physical prowess, strength.
She just judging her, she doesn't look super strong. She does look pretty quick. She's very lean, very leave.
Good. I love this. All right. Oh, I'm gonna do some dirty stuff. Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
As the dwarf claps his hands, the thunder goes out across the arena. Anastasia immediately begins dashing towards you. Roll initiative. Well, hold on. Now roll initiative.
Well, that's a 4.
Oh,
That's
no.
a natural 1.
All right. So, first things first, Anastasia is going to begin moving towards you. She only has, let me double check. I think she only has 30. Yep, she only has 30 feet of movement. So she's going to get it right here.
Mm-hmm.
and then she's going to twist her hands in a spell, and...
Question. So because I've got a +12 in Arcana, do I recognize the spell? Because I make my
spell that you can learn. So I would just say roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
This is not a spell that's on your spell list. Yes. This is banishment.
That's 3rd level, right?
4th.
Oh, is it 4th? Okay.
It is.
Hang on. Cool. Yeah. I'm going to counterspell 4th level.
Okay. As she
I'm gonna
begins...
subtle spell it.
Okay. Meeting. Hold on.
That's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
much better. Okay.
Hey.
Nice. Okay, so as she's twisting these arcane energies, forming them into sigils, they all just fizzle out of the air, and she just kind of she is going to use... Does she... How far away from you are her? Or wait, you are her. Hold on.
Wait, what?
How far away from her? 50 feet? Is this the 30 foot? Yeah, it's 30 feet. I don't know. She's gonna go ahead and she's going to use Cunning Action to dash. And that is her turn.
Cunning Action?
Anastasia is a rogue.
I see
not
that.
fully a rogue.
Yeah, I see that.
Alright. That is gonna be the end of her turn.
Okay. So. Subtle spell.
Okay.
Telekinesis.
Okay, is that a strength check?
It is.
Okay. She's about to get fucked. Okay. She has advantage.
Against.
She does not.
Spellcasting ability contested by the creature's strength check.
Gotcha. That's unfortunate for her.
Oh my god.
Or unfortunate for me. Jesus. Please. Fuck.
Oh my god. Yeah, as you begin casting the spell, unfortunately, she manages to just fight through it. There's something about her. She's just so quick. Yeah.
Actually, I still want to cast it, but can I retcon something small real quick?
What?
Is this it? Let's see. Yeah. Is that within? Yeah, I want to move forward 5 feet.
Okay.
And then cast it. And
yeah,
the reason...
that's totally fine.
Cool. So she resists it, right?
She does, yeah. She seems not strong, but she's just so fast that you didn't have time to place the spell fully.
Okay. Equal to half my sorcerer level. Half my sorcerer, and that's rounded down, I think, right?
Yes. Anything that's half is rounded down unless it states otherwise.
Okay. All right. So she will take, as I cast the spell, like lightning erupts from me, and she's going to take 5 points of lightning damage.
5 points of lightning damage. Got it.
And then I have another thing too.
Okay.
I gotta find this though.
You can
Nope,
blow
that's
yourself
bonus action.
backwards, right?
I can. That takes a bonus action. That's not. I thought I had like this. I think it's not. Yeah. Well. So that was 5 feet of my movement. I'm going to fly. How far is out of bounds vertically?
30 feet.
Cool. I'm going to fly 15 feet up.
Okay. Mark yourself as 15 feet in the air.
Yep. And then I'm going to quicken spell, and I'm going to cast a bolt.
Ah, nice. Okay. Go ahead and move
So
that.
that's 2. 15, so 3 points. All right. And then bolt. What is it? Here it is.
You motherfucker.
Oof.
13 is not going to hit. She has quite a bit of AC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
she easily just dodges to the side. The bolt hits the ground.
Then, yeah, it's my turn.
Was the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Let me look. Almost hit in combat. Let me look at the range on this. Actually, she is not able to use that. I think she's going to begin casting a spell. This is also a spell that sorcerers cannot learn, so if you want to know what it is, roll an Arcana check.
Okay. I hit it.
Yep,
I think
there
it,
it is.
16.
16, yeah, this is a 4th level spell, so this is Blight.
Ah. Ah.
I don't know.
buddy.
Yeah, you
Oh,
do have your
buddy.
reaction.
Hold up. Since I know what it is, okay. No, I'm just gonna take it.
You're gonna
Wait,
take it.
this doesn't like prevent my HP or anything, right?
It doesn't like lower your max, no.
Okay. It just deals necrotic damage.
Yeah,
Yep.
correct.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna let her cast it.
Rel, I have to ask, are you a plant?
Nope.
Okay, good.
Forgot about that.
Does like triple the damage if it's a plant.
There's a reason I said huh when
I
he
know.
said he's gonna ignore it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll a con save.
So
Blight will fuck you
that
up.
is unfucking fortunate.
45
Roll suck.
I take half damage.
Are you resistant to necrotic?
I am because of the weaves in my clothes.
Oh yeah.
That's right. I forgot
Yep.
about that. Wow. That was so long ago. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Good job.
Alright. Damn.
Yes.
You
Are you
know-
fucking shitting me right now? What are my rolls? Hello?
Wait, is that... Oh.
You're
hate
no
everything.
fuck.
I hate everything right now.
Sorry. Telekinesis is gone.
Yeah.
Rip.
Rip indeed.
Alright. That is... You are up in the air. She's going to hold her ground here. Can she dodge with cunning action? No. No. Okay. I don't think she has anything else. No, that's it for right now. Alright. That's the end of her turn. Rel.
Yeah. Da-da. Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna drop a storm sphere on top of her.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
okay.
fly further up.
Okay.
Careful.
Like, 5 more feet.
Okay.
Right? No, it's a 20-foot radius. Yeah, that's 5, 10 feet. So it'll be a 25. And I will drop a storm sphere.
Is forgot to mark off her other spell slot for the one you counterspelled. There we go. Alright, Storm Sphere. And then she rolls her save for it now, right?
Let's see. Sphere remains each creature in the sphere when it appears. Yep. And then ends its turn there.
Okay,
Succeed on
gotcha.
a strength saving throw. Take 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
That is a failure. She takes that 2d6, which in this
Cool.
case is that 7 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your turns to cause a bolt to leap towards the center of from the center of the sphere toward one creature choosing 60 feet. I have advantage if she is in the sphere. So
Good.
that is a 27. It's already rolled.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit. 15 points of lightning damage.
Yes.
All right, that is definitely gonna hit.
And that will be
Is that-
my turn.
Fucking Pikachu.
Oh, I should have Hellish Rebuked her. Fuck.
Oof.
Oh, wait, actually, no, because that would have defeated the purpose. I was saving it in case she... Yeah, never mind. All right.
Yeah. All right, so that is gonna be the end of your turn.
Yep.
And then she needs to fucking move, so she's gonna. It's not difficult terrain, is it?
Let's see.
Yep.
No.
It's difficult terrain.
Where? Where do you see that?
The blood right after the bludgeoning damage. The
Oh, the
sphere
space
is
is difficult terrain.
Oh, okay. So she has to like. Oh well, no, that's still in the sphere. She would have to dash to get out of it. So instead, she will not. She's going to move right here, and she is going to turn around. She's gonna drop another blight on you. This is gonna be 5th level blight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So my con save. Hey, nice.
Hey, you take 12 points of damage.
Half.
Again.
6.
Oh,
6.
right. So yeah, 6 points of damage.
Maybe still take a concentration check. Watch me fail this. I hate fucking everything, man.
You just had to say something.
All right. So yeah, Storm Sphere is gone. Unfortunately. Shit. Yeah. Okay. That makes things different for her then. Okay, I know what she's doing now. Interesting. This is gonna be fun. All right, that's gonna be the
Cool. I'm gonna hellish rebuke that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it. It's a dex save.
Wow.
She's pretty good at dex. She'll take 3 points of fire damage.
Lightning.
Fucking rolls.
Right?
Oh, it is
yeah,
lightning, correct.
it is.
Yep.
It doesn't make a difference. She's not immune or resistant to either
okay.
one.
Just making sure.
Yep. Good call. Since the Storm Sphere is not there, she's just gonna use her cunning action to dash, and she's gonna get right up under you.
Okay.
All right, that's gonna be the end of her turn. Rel.
Okay. I'm gonna fly this way.
She got a lot of HP, by the way. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh wait, man. I'm gonna drop Synaptic Static on her. Right? No.
Ooh. Okay.
Wait. Hang on.
It's a pretty good spell.
That was a pretty good spell. Wish I had action surge.
Nope, that's Amalia. I mean, no, wait, that's someone else.
Molly may as well have action
Yeah,
surge.
fuck it. I'm gonna Synaptic Static her.
Okay.
Set your way
We'll
of
see what happens.
2 levels of fire.
16 intelligence. She's actually not very smart, so let's see what happens. Nope, that's failure.
Okay, alright.
Alright, so she is
Minus a D4 or D6.
6.
Mm-hmm. And then she makes spell attacks with disadvantage, I think you said, right?
No. So the failed save, it targets multiple thoughts during that time, rolls a d6 and subtracts the number from all its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
Gotcha.
And they can make it an int save at the end of each turn.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha. Good to know. Okay. Yeah, she is out, and she's gonna take 25 points of psychic damage.
Correct. I am going to subtle spell, and cast bolt.
Alright. You mean quicken spell?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, gotcha.
I subtracted the right amount, just said the wrong thing.
I got you.
Please. What?
No, that's not gonna hit at all.
What the fuck are my rolls?
I don't know.
Fuck. All right.
All right. She's gonna. I wonder. Oh. Oh man, I should have. I didn't catch this earlier. Should she even have that feature yet? Hold on, I gotta look at something real quick.
I don't like the sound of that one.
So. Class cleric. She's a level 10 cleric. Come on. And I don't think she gets this feature until later. It's on her sheet, but I don't think she's supposed to have it yet. Because I just imported everything. Full in escape. Well, God damn it, I can't spell.
Of course you can't. I mean, what? No, that's me. I can't spell for jack shit.
Okay, so that is. Yeah, that's a. Okay. Alright. Don't worry about it. So, fuck. She's got two options here. She's gonna do number one. She's gonna go ahead and she's going to cast. This is one you would recognize. She's gonna try to cast Hold Person.
What level is that?
Second.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna subtle spell, counter spell.
Okay. I'm gonna ping it just so it consumes the spell slot.
Yeah. 1 second.
Yeah, it just fizzles in the air and she.
So let me ping counter spell.
Okay, and since that was a leveled spell, she can't attempt another one. Her only bonus action is cunning action, really. Here, she's got other ones. She just can't use them. Okay. All right. What HP is she missing? She's going to pop a potion. Ooh, that's a low roll. All right, that's the end of her turn. It is. Whoops. It is your turn again.
Question, how far away is you from Rel?
Probably, like, I would say you're probably near this statue right here.
How far is it? 80?
I hate to be a rules lawyer, but she's making it safe.
Oh, true.
This only hurts me.
Oh.
That's a failure. Nice.
Okay.
Alright. So, my turn. I'm gonna cast telekinesis at 6th level.
Okay.
Oh, man. What does racking up the level on that do?
Absolutely nothing. I just don't have another 5th level spell slot.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So.
And that's another strength check from her?
Yep.
Ooh.
I mean, yes. And I'm gonna move her 30 feet in the air.
Okay, she is now 30 feet in the air.
Well, actually, I'm gonna move first, then move her 30 feet in the air.
I figured.
Shit,
son of a bitch.
Okay, cool.
Right,
So, now the question becomes, do I take advantage of this?
Tickler? With a feather?
No. I feel like I
No,
should probably.
you actually says that. Hey, tickler with a feather! But says it through the bond.
No. So I'm going to cast.
Well, you've already cast telekinesis.
Correct. Yes. I was debating whether or not I want to quick spell or drink a potion.
Probably.
I would personally take advantage of it while you can.
Yeah.
Either that or throw her
my
in the
rolls
air.
Suck. Well, I already moved her 30 feet up. Yeah, I'm gonna quicken spell and use bolt on her.
Okay.
With advantage.
That is
22.
a hit.
I would continuously move her up just to say, do you really want to risk the drop?
I'm actually gonna move. Hold up. Hang on. I was right here, so that's 10. Alright, I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
So that I'm like 30 feet from her. That will be my turn. Why did my sorcery points? Hold up. That should not be correct. I need 13.
I'll let you fix
There we
that while I do this. All right. So does she get to check again, or
No. So let's see. Telekinesis. On subsequent rounds. Yeah, on subsequent rounds, you can use your action to attempt to maintain your telekinetic grip on the creature by repeating the contest. So it's on my turn.
Okay, gotcha. So she's just restrained for this turn.
Correct.
She can still cast spells while she's restrained, though.
Correct.
Okay, she's going to use a bonus action This is hard. She's gonna use a bonus action and trace some sigils in the air. She's gonna cast.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Yes.
26.
She's casting Etheric Body on herself.
The fuck does that do?
I will let you read it. Basically, it just makes her stronger and faster and healthier, and it's like the same thing as like Spirit Shroud, except for instead of giving you like a little AoE damage around you, it just makes you hit harder and be physically stronger, which happens to be very useful for this.
Question: do you want me to roll the d6 for you when she rolls?
No.
For her saving throw?
Rel can.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
She has a
Synaptic
negative.
static takes
Is that concentration?
Etheric Body is, yes.
Concentration. Okay. 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 All right.
Okay. Goes through, and she's concentrating on Etheric Body. I don't know why it didn't trigger as concentration, because it is. Should mark her manually then. Okay. She now has Etheric Body on herself. And that is her bonus action. As her action, I think she's gonna do it. I think she's gonna throw her fucking dagger at you. How far away are you?
30 feet.
35.
Oh, am I? Oh, wow.
Disadvantage. No, she's not gonna do that.
I was about to say, it's okay. She'll just double crit me. It'll be fine.
Fucking maybe.
How does the negative d6 work against that? Does it take away the crit?
No, it wouldn't take away the crit, unfortunately. If a critical hit is a critical hit. The only thing that can take it away is a Grave Cleric.
Yeah.
Well, Adamantine Plate as well. But.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna use Chill Touch on you. Actually, no, she's gonna use Toll the Dead on you. Which, that's a D8, these should be D12s, so.
Yeah, okay.
Also, she's level 12, so it should be 3D12? What the fuck?
Well, that's not very good.
Wait, is it 3D12 at level 12?
It says level 11. So yes.
Yeah, okay. Alright, she's gonna cast Toll the Dead on you.
Luckily it's necrotic damage.
Wisdom save? We're about to find out the feature that I forgot a second ago. Okay.
Okay, well.
You take 19 points of necrotic damage. She ignores resistance.
Oh.
She has a feature called Inescapable Destruction.
Oh.
Yes. Anytime she encounters something with necrotic damage resistance, she ignores it. If it has immunity, it now has resistance. It's basically elemental adept.
Cool. Well, that's not good.
It's a feature of Death Clerics. Yeah, I realized it much too late.
Fuck my ass, man!
Oh my god.
She drops 30 feet, and she has disadvantage on her con save.
That's true.
Yeah, because technically her turn isn't ended.
That is
Wait.
true.
Is it disadvantage or is it minus a d6?
It's minus d6,
Okay.
which in this case is much stronger than disadvantage.
Okay.
Doesn't she also have advantage on con saving throws from Etheric Body? Yes.
She does.
Oh.
Not to be
she'll
that
have
guy,
advantage.
sorry.
No, yeah, it's fine. She'll have advantage
More
minus
sorry,
d6.
sorry.
Please.
So, do you want to roll, in this case it's 3d6 for me?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Oh
Question.
my god, what are my rolls?
Rel, you have Mage Slayer, don't you?
No, I don't.
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
Alright, it says hold person, but it's Etheric Body, whatever.
I'm cursed, man.
It's bad rolls. Concentration check for Anastasia, yes. That's an 11 minus a d6, so roll a d6.
Oh, please.
Didn't
Watch
you
it. No, I'm gonna fucking.
You just have to roll it. Yeah, you're fine.
Fuck.
You have to
alright.
win too.
Yeah, she's no longer concentrating on Etheric Body. She is also no longer restrained. And then as she hits the ground, she just ducks and rolls, springs back up really quickly, and that is going to be the end of her turn. So she's going to try and roll an int save.
Yeah.
Nope. Alright.
Yeah. Okay, well, I need a potion.
Well, luckily you took a superior from me.
Oh no! I shouldn't have subtle spelled that. Oh, I'm dumb.
That's okay. I forgot that she had immunity to, or ignored resistance to necrotic damage. You would already.
Yeah, it's true. We're even. All right. Okay, I'm gonna use this that there thingy to do it for Robert,
Okay.
please. Did it?
Sure. Yeah. Alright.
No, it didn't take. Okay, I'm gonna use the refillable potion.
Okay.
So for such roll 4d6 plus my level is 12.
Your rolls suck.
They hit so bad.
Those are pretty bad.
Oh, that was a good pop.
Oh, yeah. I have a candy king.
How does she? I hate you. You've made this so difficult for her. She has so much burst damage. She
She's
has
like,
so much burst. If she can just,
if she can
has to
just
reach you.
Yeah, and flies concentration.
I know. I hate it.
Because it was a potion.
because
Yep.
she's
She
chosen.
has to reach you.
All right, well, you know what?
Smite.
I'm just yeah.
Fucking Zeus this shit, man. What are you doing?
Yep.
I
Lightning bolt the fucking lizard.
all right. Call lightning.
Call lightning. Okay, that's
Call
a dex
lightning.
save.
Yep, it is.
All right.
Oh, damn.
That she gets a negative d6 against.
What?
Yes.
Yep.
No, that's checks, not saves.
It saves
Well, she
too.
rolled 9, so.
It is saves.
Yeah, synaptic static is saving
I thought
throws.
it was just checks.
No, it's checks. Oh no, yeah, it is. It's
Alright.
attack rolls and checks.
All right. Anyways, enough of that. Yeah, that's a failure. So
21 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
And +3.
Call
No,
it-
just-
no.
21. All right.
Well,
The
don't you
extra
add?
D10 is from. No, that's if I take control of the storm.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That is a lot of damage.
Call lightning was jealous. That's where all my good rolls went.
Yep.
Look.
I'm just saying, you have the ability to be Zeus. You should use it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she like holds up her hand and like this lightning storm comes down and she just like rains down a lightning bolt.
She like rolls to the side. She's like, "Oh fuck." All right. That's the end of your turn.
Yeah, that is the end of my turn.
Start of her turn.
Actually, no, I still moving. Move here.
God damn it. Why don't clerics get Misty Step? That's all I want to know. All right.
Would you Misty step up just to swipe better?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Pull some of that rogue shadow step bullshit.
That would be actually glorious to watch.
Okay, she's gonna move right here. Continue to just close in on you.
Mhm.
She's gonna cast Scrying. No,
You mean crying?
Crying. Yeah, she's gonna cast Crying. She just does not have a way to get to you. I hate this. She's gonna go ahead and she's gonna try to cast Hold Person.
I let her.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Roll a with save.
Okay. Fun fact.
Mhm.
I have Ring of Subtle Action. Magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained.
I was wondering why you were so not concerned about that.
As the spell goes through, she I got you. Oh.
Oh no.
Alright, so she's gonna quickly realizing what is going on. Well, that you're immune to it. She's not even gonna continue the spell.
She's like, oh god.
Fucking hell. She's gonna use a bonus action to pop a refillable potion.
This bitch.
This hoe.
She has a sugar mommy.
I mean, that sugar mommy ain't gonna save her now.
Sugar Mommy gave her a refillable potion.
Oh,
I'm gonna put on Zeus.
our sugar mommy gave Rel a potion.
right. That is the end of her turn. Rel, it's now your turn.
This did happen.
That's
Yeah, so action to reactivate Call Lightning.
Okay.
So she has to make a dex save.
Okay, she's okay with these. Let's see.
That is
Oh,
fair.
no, she's not.
So she will take 18 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Oh, okay, whatever. And since that's not casting a spell, I am going to quicken spell Lightning Bolt.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. And I'm going to cast it at 4th level.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I can't stack these, right? Hold on.
I love how this is degraded in. Okay, I tried to play nice with you, and now you're getting the fucking lightning bolts.
Yup. Okay, so I can't stack Quicken Spell and Heighten Spell, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Alright, so I will just Quicken Spell, so that will put me at 11. Okay, so Lightning Bolt at 4th level. Cast spell.
Okay.
Please fail this. Please fail this. Please. Please. Please, dice.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
I'm maximizing it.
Oh.
So whatever 9 times 6 is.
Oh my God. Okay.
54.
Yeah, 54 points of damage.
Holy fuck. 54 on top of the 31? Oh no. Okay, just 54 in general.
Lightning hammer, bitch.
Just fucking hammer of dawn her ass as 2 lightning bolts. I'm gonna picture this one as 2 lightning bolts strike down from the clouds above and just begin circling as they're just pouring down onto her body.
Oh, yes, I love that.
Ugh. She is hurting. She is looking really rough. Is that the end of your turn? About to be the end of your life.
Her life.
Probably.
I'm gonna get down here. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Man. Well. Okay.
I'm just surprised the snake in the grass hasn't tried something dirty yet.
So she's gonna use how could she use that to her advantage in reality? I mean, there's many ways, but and it has to be of a level you can cast. Okay. So that would be 5th level at the highest. So there's some really scary 5th level spells though.
No way.
She's going she's fucked and she knows it. She's now on down on one knee just taking a breath. She looks up at you and she just goes, "Oh, die, you bitch." And she is going to use Divine Intervention.
Yeah, I fucking knew it.
Did
She
she
has to
just
roll-
say die?
She did.
Please.
She has to roll a D100 and she has to roll under her level, and it's her character level, so she has to roll a 12.
I thought it was your
or-
cleric level.
Pretty sure it's your character level.
I think it's cleric level. Maybe you're right. Hold on.
My intervention. Oh god damn it! That's not...
It is cleric level.
Okay, gotcha. So she has to roll a 10 or lower.
I would like to insight check.
Dice said no, fuck you.
Thanks, dice.
I have to go. And she reaches out, and you see this swirling black magic in her hand. I summon you. She juts it forth, and the magic just fades into the wind. And she looks at her hand. What? Ah, Fuck, that's the end of her turn.
Rip.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
yeah.
So, here's what I'm gonna do, because she's dead this turn. Like, straight up. So, call lightning.
Uh-huh. Yep, that's a fucking failure.
So she takes 10 points of lightning damage.
Uh-huh.
And then quicken spell,
Uh-huh.
as I do. And lightning bolt at 3rd level.
Okay.
Yep.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess I wouldn't know. Like,
You can choose to maximize it if you want.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
maximize it.
Yeah.
It won't kill her, right?
You can choose to do non-lethal if you want.
Okay. Well, I choose to
Besides, Yu's actually fairly close. I think she can cast Healing Word from here.
All right.
do. Yeah,
So
I choose
as-
non-lethal, but I do
as-
maximize it to add insult to injury.
I got you. The lightning cracks down, multiple
Oh,
lightning strikes strike around her, and she goes to stand up as one just strikes her directly in the chest, knocks her down. Another one just crashes down straight onto her and just continues as you basically take this beam of lightning and just sweep it over her. She is out. Holy fuck. Just annihilated her.
I tried to do this like huge setup. I was gonna float her into the air, and then like with her disadvantage on deck saves, just fire lightning bolts at her, and then it was just the dice
Oh.
were like no,
I said no, absolutely.
and then I started doing my signature stuff, and they were like yes, yes.
You do more of that. So, I just want to share. If she could have gotten on top of you and cast Blight in melee range, let me see here. She has an ability. It can only be used in melee range, but because she's a Death Cleric, she has something called Channel Divinity, Touch of Death. So a 5th level Blight, let's just cast this for fun. A 5th level Blight, that's 38 points of necrotic damage that ignores your resistance completely. She can automatically, with Channel Divinity, Touch of Death, add another 20 to that instantly. That would have been 58 damage in a single hit.
And she did 40
If you
on
fail.
your first one. 42.
Yeah, so that would have been 65. That wouldn't have one shot me.
No, not quite. It would have gotten close though.
It would have put me at 9 health. Well,
Oh,
I'm glad I used that fly potion. I was like, man, I've been holding on to this for a while. This seems like a good place to use it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. She's 100% like a melee character.
So have the medics gotten to
As-
her?
Yeah, the medics come in and rush. Rel, you're healed to full. Medics come in and begin doing some light healing, and she stands up and kind of.
And I,
Mhm.
still in, by the way, the traditional garb. I point a bow towards Luca.
Roll performance with advantage.
I'm not great at these. Hey, 19.
Luca gives you a look. So we'll leave it at that. She gives you a look.
Can I insight check?
It is a look of interest.
Oh. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
My baby girl's all grown up. Give it a fresh little crush. And you just say that to through the bond.
Anastasia stands as she is ragged, beat the shit out of her.
I offer
That
her my
was-
hand.
She takes it, stands up.
Like, yeah.
Looks at you for a second, just kind of locks eyes with you. And that was a hell of a fight.
Indeed.
You're a damn good mage.
You're not bad yourself. I'm scared to. I'm scared to.
Fuck.
I'm scared as to what would have happened should you actually hit me.
You did your homework. I can tell you that's a perfect counter for me.
Yeah, totally.
Nope.
You know, didn't get fucking lucky.
God damn it, Spirit.
What?
They're posting gifs.
Oh.
So you separate make your way back to the stands. Definitely a little sore from some of the pain. The way blight works is it causes all of the blood vessels that it affects to burst.
I don't like that.
You're probably pretty bruised. About as bruised as a person can get, actually.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, nope, probably extremely painful. I almost can't imagine another more painful spell, except for maybe immolation.
Yeah, like get off like the field, and I'm just like, oh, son of a bitch.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
God.
the skeletons are just going nuts, making an absolute
The crowd
heavy
is
amount of
losing
ruckus.
its goddamn mind right now. Lucas tapped her staff like 3 times, and the crowd is still just not being silent at all. They are losing their shit at the moment. Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna retcon one thing real quick.
Yeah.
Rather than Brill walking out of the arena, the skeletons are gonna jump the railing and go carry her out of the arena.
Yes.
Fucking like throw her up like crowd surfing.
Not like more like the human throne kind of thing.
Amazing.
All right, we're doing this. Okay, here we go.
Out of the arena you go, and the dwarf. Boy, folks, that was sure something, wasn't it? I cannot believe what I've just seen today. Lightning and thunder and danger and death. We have ourselves one hell of a show, but it's not over. And he just goes into the spiel about the next contestants. There's a few more fights. A couple of show matches before the gladiatorial stage starts, and during this, like interspersed during the gladiatorial matches, there will also be show matches. But you guys watch a few of these fights. There's some pretty crazy ones. There's one where the 2 contestants agree to no weapon fight, and they both just fist fight, beat the shit out of each other, absolutely fucking knock each other's ass out in just this straight up like street boxing match. There's another one where both of the contestants are rangers, and they are literally just dodging each other's arrows until one of them finally takes an arrow to the shoulder and taps. Multiple show matches here. One monster match comes up, and they lead this this massive ooze-like creature, basically this huge black pudding.
Oh, that one's not going to be pretty.
Lure it out with food, and a gladiator begins to fight it. I'm just gonna roll for it just for fun. Oh no!
Oh no, Black Pudding won, didn't it?
Suffice to say, the gladiator has seen better days. The crowd kind of goes, oh, as the black pudding like manages to get a hold of the gladiator. Before the gladiator is completely killed, they are some of the like handlers rush in and remove the ooze from the arena. Gladiator does lose a hand, however.
Oh,
End of his gladiator days, probably. But black puddings, don't fuck around with them. They're scary. Multiple other fights go through, and then the gladiatorial stage starts, and you see different teams lined up. Most of these teams are well-rounded. You see most of them have like a mage, a healer, etc., etc., and 2 teams clash. Before long, it's a really short battle. The first team was this group clad all in red, just absolutely make quick work of the second team. A few more matches come through before finally the dwarf says, "We've had a lot of action today, but before we round the first day's bout up, there is one last match. An emergency, a late entry. Amalia."
Yee.
You are brought down to the stands, or not to the stands, to the
you can do it, Amalia. I give a bardic inspiration.
How the fuck am I supposed to follow Rel's fight?
You could do it.
I'm sorry.
Well, okay. Before we begin this,
Mhm.
Rin, would an ice knife be capable of breaking the arm off one of the statues?
Not easily, no.
Let's not break their statues.
It's fine. It's fine. I have a chair.
That's fair.
Are you bringing a chair with you to fight with?
No.
Oh my
Not
god.
that they can see.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Is it a chair and a bag of holding?
Nope, it's a chair that can be summoned.
It's a packed chair.
It's a packed chair.
I can pull a
Oh my
chair out
God.
of anything.
I hate this. I hate it.
I mean, you could make it out of a big wooden spoon. That's even worse.
As long as it counts as a weapon, I can use it as a weapon.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm gonna
Give me
enjoy
just
this.
a second here.
Wait a minute. Amalia can satisfy my need to smack something with a frying pan.
Oh, you can.
Do it.
Do it.
My brain went more to the maca chop.
If you want a frying pan, play Left 4 Dead and look for a frying pan. The noise it makes is amazing.
Why can you find a frying pan in Left 4 Dead?
I mean, if you're, running away from zombies, you're gonna use any weapon you got. Be it a bat, a
True.
pitchfork, a frying pan.
I love it.
I don't know what else they have, I forgot. I tend to like the axe a lot.
Give me one moment here.
Let's see. Yeah. Hell, I didn't even know there was a frying pan until I hit the bayou section. I was like, oh my god. And the person I was playing with hit me with the frying pan and went dong, and I was like, all that noise. I need to find a frying pan.
I can't import that. That's really annoying. I'm very sad. It's okay. We'll use something else here.
Take thou time.
I'll have to redo my. In fact, that's something I should do this weekend. Love, remind me to re-import my
Monsters?
my monsters into D&D or into Foundry.
Okay, I'll make a note of that in my
They-
planning channel.
They are fucked up.
We can do that this weekend.
Why can't I delete Rel's token?
I don't know. Why can't you?
I'm still in combat.
Combat?
Oh god, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't end the combat yet. Sorry. That was more of a hiccup burp.
We call those herps. Wait, no, we don't, please.
I hate them when they happen.
Herps hurt.
Because I hiccup and then it's like, okay, I gotta burp.
So
What'd you say, Spirit?
my brain went to burp up, so
Oh no.
Oh no.
we're all good here.
Alright, there we go. I got it now. I think I've got it. Alright, so you are going to do a show match. Let me go ahead and put this over here. Import you. Do that. Upload file to assets. Cool. Switch to monster blocks. Amazing. Let me go ahead and put you on the board here. Players. Spirit Amalia. There you go. For monster matches, there is a different rule. You can start anywhere behind this line, so place yourself wherever you would like to be.
I don't know why I'm concentrating on something.
Probably from a session or two ago.
Uh-oh. What did I just do?
I don't know.
What is happening? Why did it do that? Sorry, I'll worry about this first. I don't know what's gonna pop out yet, do I?
You have no idea what you're fighting.
Alright, I'll go right about here.
Poor guy fighting a black pudding. That's terrible.
Fighting a what now?
Black pudding. Like gladiator fought.
Oh.
All right. So, as the dwarf comes out, we have one final bout for you. Today, a late challenger, Amalia, takes to the ring to fight the crowd favorite. And he raises one hand up in this like big claw, and you see he's got a bracelet on, and there's like a little gemstone in it. It begins glowing, and you see this red circle appear on the ground not far from you and begins swirling with smoke and like weird kind of crimson and black energies. And as the smoke begins to slowly clear, you see standing in its place is a very large creature, the likes which I don't think any of you have ever quite encountered before. You can instantly tell this is some kind of fiend or demon. Put it right here.
Wait a minute.
I don't know why it says he has 10 AC. That is not correct.
I'm glad I gave you a bardic inspiration before you went in.
It's going to be 18. There we go. Is his HP correct? His HP is correct. Fine. Okay, yeah.
What are those used for again?
I think attack rolls.
Attack rolls, saving throws,
Entities.
and ability checks.
Alright.
You see standing probably 10, 11, maybe even 12 feet tall, this vaguely humanoid demon creature, two massive wings sprouting from his back, large taloned feet, two thick muscled arms holding a huge battle axe almost as big as you are, a horned head completely devoid of hair or anything else, and teeth, just rows and rows of what look almost like shark teeth. This, if you are familiar with demons, this is a Nikoloth. We've summoned a fiend from the depths of hell itself. For your entertainment today, Amalia, are you going to take on the challenge?
You bet I am.
Do
I would've
any of
laughed
us?
if you just said no and left.
I think not. Alright, the stakes are high. Should the demon win, he will be free to roam this land. And Amalia, you will perish. Oh no.
Oh, no.
As he claps his hands,
no.
and the thunder breaks out over the stadium. Oh no.
Like the sound of that one, boss.
Oh, we're like right here, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Fucking, it's been so long since I have done any of this. Here it is.
Right?
Alright.
Oh
well,
no!
You rolled what I rolled.
Congrats.
There's some shit happening here, man.
Wait.
These
well,
dice are cursed.
You rolled really thick and won, so here we go.
Right, in the second half.
It's all about just like
Yeah, just hold out till the second half. You'll be good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everything, it might look bad, but once you're in the 7th inning, everything's good.
Fine.
All right. Yeah. So the Nikoloth goes first as the dwarf like scurries to get out of the way. Nikoloth is instantly just going to rush forwards. I'm going to really get to about right here for now, and he is going to hit you with his best shot, I believe is how the kids say this. He's going to swing his just huge fucking great axe at you. He makes 2 attacks. Yep. 18?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
And then 19.
Yeah.
Alright, that is a total of 40 points of damage, or 50 points of damage.
Oh,
Wish?
Ow.
pop.
That one. Yeah, okay.
He needs to roll a dex save now. Okay, that is a success. Alright. That is the end of his turn as he just snarls and rushes towards you, immediately just lands 2 hits on you. Amalia, it's your turn.
I was not prepared for that.
A lot of damage. Very scary.
Damage.
His swings are really slow. You watch as the first swing that hits you moves forward at normal speed. The second swing seems very slow. His weapon seems very unwieldy. The fucking ring.
Oh, the plastic piece came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've had something similar happen before.
Amalia's pondering.
Anymore. I knew what I wanted to do, and now I don't want to do it at all.
Then you got hit by half your health.
Good news is it can't eat your soul.
That's a mood.
That's fair, yeah, that's a good thing, though. I don't know.
And it doesn't cost anything to revive you.
I don't. How about we avoid doing that? Oh God. Okay. Anastasia moved back to the stands.
She is not currently in the arena as far as you can tell.
God, that's a bad idea.
Ooh.
I'm gonna. Oh, you know what I forgot about? Amalia would totally panic after taking all of that quickly.
Okay.
I'm gonna use that
Oh,
because she's panicking.
Okay.
at least it's within 10 feet.
Let's see. So that is a charisma save. Yep. That's a failure. He is currently frightened of you.
And
Saving throws 18?
Yeah, it's based off of her charisma, and she has
I have 20 charisma.
she has 20 charisma, and you also have a bonus to your saving throws, from what I remember. I forgot what it's from. You have like a +1 bonus from something.
I don't remember what it was anymore.
I'll find out later.
I'm going to put Hexblade's Curse on it.
Okay. It is marked with Hexblade's Curse. There we go. All right, and that is your turn. You're frightened of you. All right, frightened gives it disadvantage on any attacks, and it cannot willingly move closer to you. So it's going to go ahead and it is going to use its fiendish claws against you rather than the weapon this time. Disadvantage.
He doesn't
19?
run away, right?
Yeah.
He does not.
It is
run
not in range of that.
away. Oh no, it's not.
And it can't move closer, can it?
Nope.
That's fair. Okay. It will not use that. What's great X attack?
Shield?
17.
Nope.
Okay.
I have to find. Oh,
You can wait till
this-
after the attack roll, right? Shield?
I think that's still what a hit. It has to meet, right?
You can wait until after the attack roll, yes. And if you have 17 AC and it rolls a 17, yes, you're gonna hit. Or it'll hit.
So then I would have shielded anyways.
Okay. So just bounces off the shield. It's gonna take the second attack, which already has disadvantage. And it does not hit it either. Alright, that's gonna be the end of its turn. Let me read something real quick. Okay, yeah. So end of your next turn, it stops being frightened. So it's now your turn.
Okay.
The Great Axe is also only 5 feet.
Great Axe should definitely be 10 feet.
Yeah, I just was noticing that.
It's on the attack thingy.
Yeah, in this case, the Great Axe is 10 feet. I don't know why it says 5. Great Axe is definitely 10 feet.
I'm gonna use my action cast Shadow of Moil.
Okay. Alright. You are now all shadowy and shady, and I like to imagine probably like phoenix wings coming out of your back when you cast Shadow of Moil, like shadowy fire phoenix wings.
I think she already has that with the
Oh, yeah.
with
I
her
have
shroud.
2 sets of phoenix wings now.
Fucking twin wings, or twin sets of wings.
It's a bonus action to drink a potion, right?
Yes,
Alright, I need to do that.
It's
Okay.
bright light in here, right?
it is.
Okay, so that turns dim.
And she's heavily obscured.
Oh, it makes you heavily obscured?
What the fuck?
Oh, that's
think I did
actually
the
in the...
wrong thing.
Oh.
You subtracted that damage. I mean, the health. Instead of adding.
But I only lost 8.
I don't know how that works.
I also don't know how that works. I think you hit apply quarter damage.
Oh, yeah, probably.
There you go.
I don't know how to add the 8 back.
Just in where your HP is, just hit type +8. There you go. Okay. Alright, that is the end of your turn. Back on even footing, the fear does fade away. And he swings another time with his... this time he is going to get closer. He wants to use that claw.
Question, is his claw poisonous?
Something like that.
If it's poison, she can't be poisoned.
Gotcha. Amalia, does 16 hit?
Nope.
Okay. He'll make a Great Axe attack. 11 also doesn't hit. All right. It is now your
Fucking
turn.
do it.
Alright, now that we're kind of back, so I want... Oh, wait a minute, I have Shadow of Moil on,
Uh-huh.
and he moved closer to me.
Oh, that's true.
Aha. I'm just gonna pull this out.
Well,
She's heavily obscured to others. No one watching can see its Kanzarash. Uh-huh.
could still hit her with the frying pan. He's
I don't
close
think
enough.
I want to use the frying pan anymore.
The
Okay.
axe comes out, just covered in these shadowy flames.
That's so much extra necrotic damage. What the fuck?
Yeah. Okay, the first one actually misses. The second one does hit, though. And then...
Would she be considered an unseen
You also get
attacker?
hit. Yes, she is.
Yeah, where's this?
Still misses.
So the 16 misses?
16 misses, yes.
Oh.
It also takes an extra 13 points of necrotic damage.
And 2d8 from Shadow Moil.
No Shadow of Moil.
Oh, that's when you get hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. Less than I thought.
And how much
Still
extra necrotic damage does it take?
13.
Okay, so a total of 27 points of damage. Damn, nice.
And that'll be my turn.
Why did that only subtract 13? What the fuck? Oh, I know what it did. Okay, never mind. Alright, that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. It is the Nikoloth's turn, and it is going to go ahead and... It's going to try to grapple you. Go ahead and make me a acrobatics or athletics check.
I don't really like either of those things.
Unfortunate. As
Doesn't she also have Bardic Inspiration?
Yep, she does.
you, you could add it to this.
D6.
What is that?
Yeah, 1d6.
Unlock.
Come on. Nice.
Hey.
And it should just barely slip out of the way as he reaches forward with this huge hand. This hand literally could like pick your head up like a basketball, but quickly able to get out of the way of the massive hand. He rages, lets out this huge roar, turns around and slams his axe down again towards you.
Oh,
My great Ghibli Goofers.
The duality of dice right there.
Actually, yeah, for real. RNG give it, RNG take it away. Crashes down into the ground. He's going to let out a roar this time. And Amalia, you feel the air around you change just slightly. This almost like a current running through you for a second, and you almost feel this like static electricity build up under your feet. It is your turn.
It's not me. Don't look at me.
Oh yeah, you would know if I looked at you. You can see me.
It's true.
Indeed.
Magical dogma.
be careful, baby's about to throw a tantrum.
I think he's been throwing a tantrum.
I think his roar was the tantrum.
What do you got?
If I move around him, does that change the feeling under my feet?
It does.
Question mark?
As you leave the space, the static electricity begins to fade.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna smack some more.
Okay. Yeah, both of those are definitely going to hit.
An extra 13.
God. And an extra 13?
Yeah.
Okay, so what, 27, fucking 40 points of damage? Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Nikoloth is not fucking happy about this. He's gonna go ahead and he's gonna take 2 Great Axe swings at you.
Mommy, the shadow beat the shit out of me.
Oh my god. Okay, 17. Nope, that's a 10 because you're heavily. Holy fucking shit, that's 3 nat ones.
The second half.
It's always the second half. Oh my god, he's going to rear back and he starts charging up this huge, just wind up attack aimed right towards you, Amalia, but he hasn't released it yet. It is now your turn.
So Amalia would totally start getting cocky at this point.
Excellent.
She is going to now move over this
Whip
way,
out the
kind of just
chair.
dancing around him.
Something I am slightly upset about is that Nikoloths don't have Devil's Sight.
Aw, poor thing.
I just double checked. I was like, wait a minute, he should be able to see her. Nope, actually, he's a really shitty demon. Alright.
So, since she's getting cocky, how much damage would a chair do?
God damn it. I would say you could make it equal to a great sword if you want. I don't care.
You should rename the great sword into a great chair.
She's totally gonna pull out a chair. Just start fucking swinging at him.
Just like fucking WWE shit in here. Let the chair be known. Yeah, so as you dispel, the crowd like gasps as you're now wielding this fucking like antique chair in your hand, about to beat the shit out of this demon. You get confused people in the crowd, like what? As you release this attack and move out of the way, he lets this huge attack just slam down in front of or where you were, just cleaves the ground apart. 13 and 12, however. No,
advantage.
She's shrouded.
Fucking 20 and 19, definitely both gonna hit. That is 11 and 12. Does he take any extra damage or no?
Yeah, 13.
Plus 26.
Wait, is it plus 26 or plus 13?
13 each, so 26.
Is it
Oh,
each? I thought
no,
it was
it's
only
once per
Oh,
turn.
is it only once? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this because this is necrotic shout. That's right. Plus 13. Yeah. Okay. 23 and 13. 36 or 36 fucking points of damage. Jesus Christ.
From a chair.
I mean, it would have been funnier if it was an arm.
Just fucking as he turns around, pulls his axe out of the ground, turns around, you just smack him straight across the side of the face with this antique wooden chair. Chair doesn't break, but something in his face does. And then again, you take the chair, use it like a fucking lance, and just stab him in the gut with the legs. He doubles over. This is fucking.
Now switch to the frying pan.
God damn it.
It
It is now his
chop off
turn.
his big toe and stab him with it.
He's going to swing his axe downwards, take 2 attacks against you. He's going to make a claw attack first. 16?
That's a miss.
Oh my god. Hey, that's a hit right there.
Definitely gonna hit
That is
you.
a hit. 21 points of damage to
He
you.
takes damage too.
Oh god, he
Yeah.
will, won't he? How much?
2d8?
Oh god, I don't remember.
We'll see if it's enough to kill him.
2d8.
If it's 2d8.
Size from hitting me?
Yeah,
Yeah, 2d8.
2d8. Okay. Not enough to kill him, but not far off. 13 points of damage. Oh,
My hiccups are back.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. He is still alive, just barely. Oh, Shadow of
Oh, no.
War gone.
It's fine. She's gonna hit him out of the start.
He has another spell slot.
It's alright.
All right. As Shadow of Moil fades, he's like holding his stomach. That you just stabbed him in the stomach with the chair, and he looks up to you, and he's just there. You are. All right.
He's not gonna like me
He's not
here in a
gonna
second.
live through this. Yeah, you feel static electricity building up under your feet again.
I'm just gonna grin at him, like maniacally.
Just slowly walking towards him with this fucking menacing rocking chair.
No, that's too mean.
Far step. Okay.
I'm gonna teleport over here. And I'm gonna finish him off with phoenix feathers.
Excellent. As the phoenix feathers soar through the air, first 2 are a hit. The first one alone would dispel this fiend from your realm of existence. As the phoenix feathers strike into him, just straight down, basically, right from the center of his head all the way down to his chest. He falls over, drops the great axe. You see lightning just kind of explode around him. It's good that you left his range.
Because he explodes.
As he dies, he lets out this explosion of just static electricity. 37 points of damage to anyone that would have been around him. And as he hits the ground, the crowd just fucking loses their minds. You hear a chant. Rocking chair! Rocking chair! Rocking chair! Just out through the crowds.
I would totally summon the chair back and just hoist it into the air.
Holding the chair in the air, the dwarf master of ceremonies comes up just clapping. He's, folks in all my ears, I've never seen anyone kill a demon with a chair. Give it up for Amalia. The crowd just loses their minds, and medics come and you're healed. Your wounds are tended to. But there will be no wound like the demon's pride.
I don't know what's worse, the chair or the frying pan.
Chair's pretty. That's a
That
classic.
demon will never let that down, ever, if anybody finds out.
I was half tempted to style the Eldritch Blast as frying pans.
Oh my god.
It's like, no, there was enough memes in that one.
I played with somebody once a long time ago. It was just a quick side story. I played with somebody once a long time ago who was brand new to D&D, and we were playing in a very meme game. And the DM was like, "Yeah, you guys can flavor your spells however you want." Well, she's a chef. She's like a professional chef, and so she was like, "Oh!" And so she had magic missile, and she was like, "I'm gonna rename it to Oodles of Noodles." And then from that point forward, her magic missile was just like ramen noodles. It's fucking amazing. Anyways.
I should not have taken a drink during that.
Oh, that was great.
I don't know how I feel about that, being a chef myself.
It's fucking amazing. As the crowd just is losing their mind, you slowly exit the arena with dignity. There's people throwing like money into the arena. There's people throwing roses into the arena.
Are there any chairs in the stand to throw into the arena?
Yes, there are. In fact,
The skeleton's
somebody...
going to take one and chuck it in.
Excellent. The skeletons chuck a chair in, and then like 5 or 10 more people follow suit. Amalia, you actually have to dodge like this that gets tossed into the arena. The dwarf gives you like an exit speech and says that today the bouts are over for today. There will be more on the morrow as the festival continues, but that is all that we have today. And the crowd begins to slowly calm down and disperse as you're led back through. You're kind of checked over, medic comes up and is like, "Are you okay? That was really cool. I've never seen anyone use a chair." And you eventually rejoin with your friends. But for now, you have completed your your trials. We'll go ahead and call it there for the night, as it is getting close to midnight.